Hello guys, welcome back to GB Gaming. This is Bane. Hopefully you can all hear me. Check, testing 1 2 3. Live on Twitch TV once again for some more epic streaming from GB Gaming and the CGB Discord. Hopefully Viking will be joining me in the channel any second now as soon as he sees this goes live. But I hope you're all well this evening. Good to see you all as always. What are we doing? Well, we are going to be looking at Stellaris. We did a straw poll a while back. I can hear a Viking. I know he's entered. I know he's here.
Hello.
Hi. We did a straw poll a while back, and we asked you guys to vote what I would play next in the Stellaris season. And overwhelmingly, the sci-fi that you voted for was Stargate. So there you go. Stargate won. But it was pretty close. There was Star Wars. Star Wars was up there. Battlestar Galactica was up there as well. It was a good poll, so it was good to have your feedback. Do keep feeding back when we do streams because we like to hear from you guys, and you can bombard me with comments and stuff on the videos as we go ahead. But I thought I'd live stream the start of the season, and the reason I thought I'd live stream is I thought it'd be more interesting if you guys helped us select the traits and the overall setup. I've invited Viking along. Hi Viking.
Hello.
Because Viking, if you didn't know, is actually a Stargate Invasion developer. He works very heavily on the balance and coding for Stargate Invasion. So I thought if there was going to be someone that I could bring along that is equally qualified in Stargate lore as me, because I pretty much watched all of the Stargate seasons and episodes, and I've got way too much Jack O'Neill in my brain. But you get the idea. I thought I would bring Viking. So hi Viking.
Hello.
Hello.
I have come to join you.
You have come to join me. He's come to take over the world. So basically, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the creation screen. I realise the camera is covering some of it, so I realise you can't.
The main bit happens in the middle.
Yeah, so it all kind of happens in the centre here anyway. So we're in the Create New Empire screen. So what I want you guys to do is in the chat, if you see something in particular you think suits the race that we're making, we're going to start off with an easy one. We're going to start off with the teal'c. Yes, because
the
humans that they're easy, us basically, and you guys get to vote. So, for example, if it was a portrait and it was the second most portrait you thought most suited the humans, you would go portrait 2. So you just hit 2 if it's portrait 3, and we'll ask you those questions. And then Viking is kindly going to look at the chat for me, I hope, and give me some feedback on what was the most voted for. And that's really.
You just wanted me here to talk. Oh.
Well, you can talk. You can talk as well. You can talk as well. I'm going to put your volume up a little bit because I realise you're quite quiet today. It's a bit different.
I just adjusted my microphone.
Just
messing around.
Just to mess it around a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to be looking off to the left quite a bit because for some reason Stellaris is being very funny and won't open on this monitor. It only opens on this monitor over here. This one.
Oh.
Yeah. Normally I'm like watching. I watch the stream chat over here, but the game is over here today. So interested. But first, let's do some hellos. Hi, Primark Pepe. Hello, Keryu. Darkness. Now, I know Keryu was asking me a lot of questions about mods and what mods I'm using. There are way too many for me to just list out off the top of my head. But just to give you some of the big ones, we are using Gladius AI Mega Mod. We are using new ship classes and more. We are using the Immersive Galaxy, emblems, various ship packs. All that kind of stuff is in the mod list. So I will post a comprehensive mod list at some point. It's not going to be as many mods as probably some people have because as a streamer and a YouTuber, if you do too many mods, there's an awful chance of your save game becoming incompatible and then you've got no season left. So there are quite a few mods, but there are not as many as probably say. You're not going to be looking at over 50, let's put it that way. But there's more than 25. There you go. Right. So, should we get started? teal'c. So, Stargate teal'c. What are we feeling?
Definitely mass drivers is done, unless there are other types that you have in.
Let's start with the beginning, the appearance.
Let's start with the name and the appearance. Yeah.
So they're humanoid, really, and they definitely look like humans.
They're definitely the blue squiddy aliens.
They're these ones. These ones here, yeah. So obviously humanoids, because we're going to try and get this. teal'c. Now, is it Tau? I can't remember. Is it hyphen re like that? Isn't it?
It's Tau apostrophe
Re. Plural.
I don't know what the plural would be. I think teal'c is the plural.
We could just have teal'c for all of them. Because I don't remember if they mentioned that. I mean, adjective, would it be Taurian? Did they really say that? Or did it just be teal'c all the way through?
It would be the humans, I suppose.
Humans?
What they were described as.
Would you
in
say
the show.
humans as a show? The human? No, they only refer to themselves as humans. Like everyone else referred to them as the teal'c. I think we just go with teal'c. Just teal'c. Can you say just teal'c? Let's do a bit of biography about the human race. So, bit of biography. This is where like Wikipedia will come in really handy if we type.
Okie dokie.
In fact, actually, if we search for the teal'c, do you reckon it will find the teal'c on Wikipedia? Let's have a look.
Well, it should do. Stargate is quite a.
It is quite popular, isn't it? Let's see what Wikipedia has for teal'c. No, that was actually someone about the people that settled on the Crimea Peninsula. Let's do Stargate teal'c.
I just put in teal'c and got SG command.
Well, yeah, but you got to do these things properly. You got to check the Wikipedia, man.
This is the Wikipedia.
This is is it just come up with SG1? Okay.
Yeah, it's SG command, which is the Stargate wiki.
Oh, you want me to do it as based on Stargate command? Oh, there's a wiki, isn't there? There is actually a whole wiki for Stargate command, isn't there? I keep forgetting that. Stargate command wiki. Let's do it. Let's do this. So teal'c description. So if we do, there's Earth. Where does it mention teal'c? Does it mention teal'c?
The teal'c have also become the Lantians by the races in the Pegasus galaxy.
I'm not just any Cardassian.
And thank you, Sons of Anarchy, for subscribing. Not just any. teal'c, redirected from teal'c. teal'c is a term used by the inhabitants of the Milky Way to refer to human beings from Earth. There you go.
The word means first ones, or those from the first world in Goa.
What we're going to do is we're just going to copy this and we're going to go paste like that. Look at that.
We're gonna do this.
That is such. Look at that biography there. There you go. This is how we
totally
officially.
not Wikipedia copied.
No, not. This is what Stargate Command Wiki copied. What are you on about? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, sorry, Prime. Peppy's got to go. We'll see you soon, Peppy. You can watch this. This is going to end up on YouTube.
It will be going up on YouTube
as well, because it's the start of the season. So Humanoid 1, we just know really. I think we need to go with a more kind of
ship prefix is definitely going to be USAF.
Should we have? Which leader names though should we have? You see, I think.
The most American sounding one.
It's probably Humanoid 4.
Or Humanoid 2, maybe? I don't know.
Humanoid 2. Well, no, because that's Von Pack Fikal Vogas. No, I would say...
The list of names here isn't brilliant.
Stuart Franklin. I would say we're going to go for Tiberius Mountbatten. That's a great name. Can you imagine if your captain or leader was Tiberius Mountbatten? Lord of the... Right, we're going to go with Humanoid.
Lord of the Daedalus.
Humanoid 4, because also the fleet names are like Strike Force Dragon, Strike Force Behemoth, Strike Force Hippogriff. I feel like I'm in bloody Harry Potter, not Stargate, I tell you that.
You can change the prefix.
Oh yeah, prefix. Sorry, what were we going to go? USAF.
Everyone is going Humanoid 4.
Humanoid 4. Theodorsby said Humanoid 4. If we're all agreeing, hit 4. We're going to go Humanoid 4. If you think we need to do the others, see they're more kind of because you've got Humanoid 3, which has like Natasha Grisnov and Shandu Gawan and Gaspar Cosada, but everyone's saying 4. We're going to go 4.
Yeah,
we're going with 4. We're going with USAF. There we go. Right, traits. Now, I have a crap ton, literally a crap ton of traits enabled because I've got so many trait mods enabled, it's ridiculous. So, starting all the way from the top, we have... I'm going to read them all out in a list before you say, you guys. So if you see one... And hi, Fef. Hi, Fef. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. If you see one if you guys like, remember it. Don't put it in the chat yet because we've only got a certain amount of traits we can take. Only a little bit. Right.
We can only take 5 traits and we have 2 points.
Yes.
So Bear that in mind.
I'm gonna give you them. So we got urban, which is food minus 20%. So it's not good. These are all minuses.
No.
Indulgent, content, dim, inept, incompetent engineers, incompetent physicists, incompetent sociologists, very weak,
Dim and inept
valiant,
covers Jacko.
craven, delicate, conservationists, deliberators, virtualists, politically adept, natural architects, incompetent architects, innovative, dull-minded, valiant, timid, benign, malevolent, tough, feeble, loyal, defiant, resourceful, vigorous, desolate, organised, messy, telepathic, satiate, feral, harmonic, dissonant, overjoyed, tireless, arrogant, spliced. Arrogance got to be Gould, clearly. Spliced,
Definitely.
confident, tranquil, tumultuous, persuasive, flimsy, civilised, unrecognised, barbaric, optimistic, pessimistic, collective, uncooperative, inquiring, neglectful, everlasting, ephemeral, insightful, unperceptive, electovorous, lithovorous, carnivorous, herbivorous, omnivorous. Well, they're obviously omnivorous. Cryogenic, thermogenic, aquagenic, endogenic, biogenic, enviromorphic, cannibalistic, parasitic, pathogenic, affable, rude, agrarian, thrifty, industrious, intelligent. These are all the natural ones. So
Parasitic, definitely for gold.
Parasitic is definitely going to be good. But out of all of these guys,
If you can remember all of those.
if you can remember everything that I just said in the
I do like
last
how
5
dim and inept.
if you want to rewind the stream and then catch up again. So what are we going for? What are we going for? What are we
Dim and
thinking?
inept, that covers Jack O'Neill.
Dim and, yeah, but that doesn't cover Samantha Carter because she clearly is
No.
not dim or inept, and also
I
happens
would
to be quite
say-
attractive as well. I'm just saying.
I would say Valiant, maybe? Or something along those lines? Or Defiant, yeah, like Fed has said. I don't think the Tauri were very rude.
Valiant. I think Valiant is a good one. Valiant. What does Valiant give us? Valiant gives us army morale 25% and army damage on defense 15%. So
Well, in the
Valiant.
show they were quite valiant.
A lot of people are saying Valiant. So Valiant is
Valiant and Defiant, and seems to be coming up a lot.
So let's see. Where was Defiant? Defiant.
What does that give us?
In any event, members of your species have a habit of defying orders. No, I don't. I think that's defiant
That's as in they don't listen.
I would say they're loyal, no matter the circumstance. Members of your species are respectful to each other and loyal to. Oh, are they respectful? No.
I wouldn't have said in the show that that's respectful.
Greetings,
possibly
Captain.
resourceful.
Are they though? In
Well,
a,
they seem
in a
to take a
scarce
lot of
world,
tech and
your
make it
species
their
knows
own.
how to allocate resources and materials accordingly to achieve the best results. Yeah, because we really do that, don't we, in the modern world, Viking? We're so good with our use of
What about
fossil
in the show?
fuels. To be fair, in the show, the Tauri are the modern world, aren't they? So we're really good with our fossil fuels in the world.
I wouldn't say organised either.
Organised?
I'm pretty sure there was at least 2 whole episodes dedicated to us arguing over the Stargate.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're harmonic either.
Telepathic, definitely not. Dissonant. Overjoyed. Tireless.
No, that means
Tireless, maybe.
they're dying from a lack of rest. Do we work ourselves to that? Could
yeah.
be described as modern culture, I suppose.
Minus 30%.
Urban. So urban.
That
Urban
was
is negative.
one of the first ones, if I do believe.
The species develops a large amount of urban areas, rezoning agricultural land into highly populated cities. Well, that is actually probably true because we do like to screw our own planet
we like
up.
to. Yeah, we like to group together.
So urban -2. So we're going to be lacking food. Thanks, guys. You're making it harder for me already. We are not resourceful. Arrogant.
Have you decided who you're going to play as?
The Tauri. I'm going to play as the Tauri.
You are playing as the Tauri. Okay.
Okay, so apparently people believe that we're arrogant. Are we arrogant as humans?
I wouldn't have said we were as arrogant as the Gold, definitely.
So your species loves to boast about their accomplishments, making them more happy, but that doesn't make others feel the same way. That's probably true. That is probably true.
I wouldn't say that was that law friendly, though.
Captain says we're stupid. I don't know if we're stupid. Samantha Carter is not stupid.
I wouldn't class the whole race as stupid.
I would say arrogant fits because I would agree. Do you guys think arrogant? If you guys think arrogant from that description, put it arrogant now. We'll take arrogant if you want us to. We've got 3 picks
To
left.
their allies, maybe.
I think we are arrogant. I think humans are arrogant. I do.
When they talk to the Tok'ra, Jack O'Neill loves to bring up about how they've killed more ghouls than the Tok'ra have in like the past 60 years.
Well, you've also got to look at the episodes where they stole technology. All right, I know that wasn't SG-1, but
there were splinter groups that did that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So I think arrogant does fit. So I mean,
are we going with arrogant, guys?
If we're going with arrogant, guys, let me know in the chat. Arrogant seems like a traditional human, says the Fed. Arrogant is in, I'm afraid. We're going to be arrogant.
Fair enough.
Oh, we need to choose a governing effort because it's frozen out at the moment. So we're going to go back to our governing ethics. We haven't done that. We'll skip ahead to government and ethics. Right. So we are democratic. That is a truth there. We are democratic. But what kind of are we? I would say, are humans xenophobic, or are they xenophiles?
I would have said xenophile because they wanted to make friends with most of the races. It's just all of the bad races that wanted to kill them tended to turn out being aliens.
So people are saying xenophile. Then I would say we're materialist as well. Would you not say we're a materialist?
Possibly, yeah.
Or are we?
Would we be materialists,
do we just pursue science and technology? No,
because I don't think we'd be spiritualists, would we?
We're a bit of everything, really, because we don't really...
Well, as a people, yeah. In general, we
in
are
Stargate,
mostly...
we are xenophile, said Fiddlesby. So xenophile is in. Xenophile is in.
Yep.
I don't know.
Materialist more than any of the other options.
So I don't know if we can pick more, but I don't know if we should pick
guys,
more.
would we be peace-loving?
Well, the problem with materialists is we would then pursue science and technology over other things. I mean, we could be. Then we'd be a direct democracy rather than the representative democracy. If we just took xenophile, we'd be a representative democracy. So
what about militarist guys?
Materialist, xenophile, and egalitarian. There we go.
Mm.
Egalitarian does fit. We could go with that. Do people agree with Fedorsby, xenophile, egalitarian? Are we thinking egalitarian? Just to describe egalitarian again, if you've not seen the Stellaris traits list. The egalitarian is any society that does not embrace equality between its members, where an individual can rise to any position with enough hard work, is not only deeply unfair, but ultimately counterproductive.
I was being sarcastic, guys. But yes, apparently militarist fits. And it seems like a lot of people are agreeing with Theo. So materialist, xenophile,
egalitarian. So that makes us a direct democracy. So democratic governments are regular elections where all citizens can vote. So we can now choose some civics. We have quite a lot now frozen out, which is fun.
Yeah.
Because that's who we are. So, to go over the civics, we have Beacon of Liberty. The society is a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. Liberty and individual freedoms are held in the highest regard here. We have cutthroat politics. We have efficient bureaucracy.
That is something we definitely aren't.
Yep, environmentalist. That is something we're definitely not as well, though we'd like to be. Free haven. Do we attract aliens? They didn't really in the show. They tried to keep aliens. I don't think Earth was ready for alien presence overall.
No, it was a secret for the most part.
Functional architecture. No, we make crap buildings. Let's be honest. Idealistic foundation. Mechanist.
Mechanist maybe, but that's more robot.
That's more robot based. Meritocracy, mining guilds, parliamentary system. Parliamentary system works.
The Fed is quite correct.
Beacon of Liberty sounds very much like the American state is portrayed in Stargate. So there, Beacon is a possible. Meritocracy. Mining gets parliamentary system does work. Police state, no, definitely not. America is not a police state in the show. Shadow Council.
Not yet, anyway.
Unbeknownst to its own citizens, the society is actually manipulated from behind the scenes by a secret Shadow
Mason
Council.
Potter has suggested Shadow Council. Possibly he's thinking along the lines of the... what were they called? They control the NID. Well, the rogue agents of the NID.
They did. But did they control the whole government? They didn't really.
In some ways they did, and in other ways they
Didn't. They didn't control the president.
Yeah.
They tried to. They tried to.
They tried to, yeah.
With what's his dick face? What's his name?
Senator Kinsey.
Senator Kinsey. We don't like Senator Kinsey. Yeah, he was
Who
a very
became
good
Vice
actor.
President Kinsey and then got fired.
Yeah, because he tried to run away. Oh yes, I did have Pringles there. Sorry, that's me eating. I want
Technocracy?
technocracy.
Technocracy? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't think that America's
I don't think
governed to
many
the
of-
principles of society. I think parliamentary system's really the only one that kind of works.
Yeah, there isn't many that actually fit that as.
I think parliamentary and Beacon of Liberty are the two best definitions I can give of the United States at this time.
Yeah, in the show anyway.
So we'll go with that, and then we're going to dive back to our traits because that should allow
Yeah,
us to choose
Kiryu
more
is
traits.
agreeing with Beacon of Liberty and Parliamentary, and yeah, it looks like the chat is happy with that.
Right, so we've opened up some more traits. Now, we were looking at before Valiant, Urban. Someone said arrogant, right? Arrogant?
Arrogant, yes, that
Can
was
we
cool.
now take... Where is arrogant? Yes, we can take arrogant now. So, if we take arrogant, we have
I'm not
happiness
on
plus
below it as
10%, but it makes other species unhappy by 20%. I think that's about right. So we are Valiant. Us, Stargate and Stargate Atlantis, we are Valiant. We have
I
urban
think
centers,
this
and
is
we're
being
arrogant.
based around SG1 sort of.
SG1. This is based around SG1. We will have Azurans in it. We are going to do the Azurans as well.
Because
so we're
they
going to
have a
have...
ship set, thanks
Yes, they
to
do.
courtesy of SGI.
Yes.
The mod on Sins of the Solar Empire called Stargate Invasion.
but we're
Please
gonna-
check it out.
We're going to base the Tauri around the SG1 Tauri. Not that they're both very similar. They're all following the same government anyway. But I mean, right.
What
so-
the hell is Lithovorus? Does that mean they eat crystal?
Yes.
Oh wow, really?
Well, we're omnivores,
Yes, we would be classed as omnivores.
so we're omnivorous. So that's how
Holy
food
shit! Yeah, they
works.
actually do eat crystal. Nice.
But that kind of fills our traits up if we go with that.
Yeah, we don't have
We're at
any more
0.
trait points left.
I think that may be it.
Or would we say quick learners? Then again,
Were we? Let's not mention the episode where one of our brave scientists managed to create a virus that was manipulated by Bal to
which then
shut down the Stargate
screwed
network.
up the entire game network in the Milky Way.
I think omnivorous is. I think
Yes, the Wraith will be added,
it has countered urban for me.
and
Well,
Yeah,
sort of,
it's so
because
very
it's
smart.
plus 10%, whereas that's minus 20%. So it's, but our growth time goes down
kind
as
of,
well.
kind of evened it out slightly, but we're still sort of suffering on the foods.
Am I going to add the Wraith? Yes, I am, Captain Sai, as a race. We're going to get to create them as well.
That should be fun.
So, right, I think that's that. I think we're happy with traits, guys. We're happy with traits, guys. I think we're happy with traits.
Yep, just
the
spam in the chat,
ruler,
yes or no.
let's go with a male portrait for us. Our name, no, I don't like that. Glenn Gilligan. Glenn Gilligan will be the president of the United States. Does everyone agree with Glenn Gilligan? Of course, I am
make sure
open.
to change the ruler title.
I can go to others. I could go with Trump. No, that's not really not good.
Let's not go there.
So what have we got?
Yeah, we did have one more choice to make, but we didn't have any more points to spend.
No, we didn't have any more points to spend. Crispin Cullen, Shiden, Raymond Gagnon, Lloyd Scott, the ruler title. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to... President Glenn said, do they have many Glens in America? I don't think they do. Because Glenn are not a popular name.
I honestly don't know. Let me have a look for what the most popular names in America are.
Most popular president name? Bill Scott.
Most popular president, I don't
President
think
Scott for the win, says the Fed. So Bill Scott. That's what I've gone with. Ruler title.
Jackson is the #1 in America of 2017.
Jackson.
Followed by Liam, Noah, and Aiden.
Right, okay. You because you said that, Bill Jackson is going to be our president. Okay. Right, so there we go. Bill Jackson is the president of the United States of America. I don't want to think type one. His hairstyle.
Well, he's the president of the Towery
We need to give him
nations of the Earth, I suppose.
Well, the Towery were kind of at this time. It was SG Stargate Command that was kind of running things, wasn't it?
Oh, tough. We could, but then that would just bring it down on everyone.
Trying to find. I wish I'd added some more clove packs for the humans.
Hey, Tao.
I'm gonna go with this one. That kind of works. For me.
I think a militaristic general kind of outfit.
There's not really, because I didn't add any of the
I
clothes
would say
packs on.
Clothes 5 would probably be.
Clothes 5, okay.
Yeah.
We've got to find a room now. I have a lot of rooms, by the way. I have so many rooms.
You added all the
Look
rooms.
at these ones with all the chains. We won't use that one.
Oh yeah, that could work. Captain Sai is quite correct. President Jackson, son of Daniel Jackson, and Vala Maldoran.
There we go.
There we go. We've got some lore coming in already.
There we go. I like that one actually. That's quite a nice.
I do like that. Yeah.
Quite a nice background. I need one with an office. Someone should
The SGI office.
Yeah, we should find a bunker. We need a bunker. A bunker-looking thing. I did have somewhere.
Just concrete, no windows, just plain concrete.
Oh, there we go. I've got one somewhere. I should have purposely got. Look
is
at
he
this.
the Harthesis?
It's got a little what's it called?
It's got a jet engine.
And look here though. See it? The
Heartbeat, heart monitor.
heart monitor. Jesus Christ! I forget the name of it. It's escaped me, but it's not a heart monitor. It's it measures frequency. Oscillator. That's it.
Oscilloscope or something.
There we go. We're going way into this, guys. Way into this. So
we have to have the lore behind it as well.
We're going to have a continental world because I think that makes the most sense for us. So,
indeed. Homeworld name.
Oh, homeworld name. I forgot to put Earth.
Yes, ER.
Star name. What is the official name? It's Sol, isn't it? What?
Brain.
Brain not working.
We are in the Sol system. And then if you change starting solar system to Sol.
Where is an Earth city? Why isn't there an Earth city? Pirate city? That kind of works, I suppose.
There should be a Towery city, I would.
Google city. I think the Towery city, from memory, is literally not very Towery looking, if you ask me. But there we go. Done that. That's done.
The Towery city is quite Towery looking, I would say, actually. It's well, obviously it's a science fiction-y thing. I doubt we're going to.
Right, just because you can't hear it, but I don't want. I'm going to have the Global Defence Initiative (EVA) as my advisor voice because I can.
Why not? Have you changed the starting solar system to the Sol solar system?
Did I change the starting system? Well, we're going to have that when we start the game. When we start a game, you can actually choose Sol as your...
Oh, can you?
Yes.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
Name, Towery Union.
I would have said...
Stargate Command.
Yeah, that works too, I suppose.
Or we'll call it SGC. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So this is the problem. I think I've lost because that one of the mods and Viking knows this. Before we started, one of the mods that I had unfortunately died.
Oh, that was the more
and that
colours
was the
one.
mod. No, it was the mod that actually gave me. The
towery one.
I think I don't know if I've got my Stargate symbols anymore. I might have. Oh, there's a possibility.
The silver. There it is.
Where have I missed?
That's SPQR maybe. Fallout 4. Come on. It's in there
SGC.
somewhere.
SGC.
I can see the
Yes, I've got it.
Brotherhood of Steel.
I've got it.
There it is.
I got it. We got it. We got it, guys.
There is a specific Stargate one, if I do believe correctly.
Oh, what is it? SGC with the gold. Or do you want it silver? Should we have silver or gold?
Gold.
We can have silver.
I would have said gold.
With
Or
a
maybe we
black
should be
background
Decepticon.
like that. We'll just do that. There you go. Starting one. We're going to have projectile weapons. Not
There is a
missile
Stargate
weapons.
emblems pack.
There is, but I've done it now. I've got the stuff. Look, it's there.
Okay.
Look at that giant SGC. Like, what more do you want?
Okay. Are we going
always
projectile
one.
weapons or missile?
This is a question, guys. You tell me what you think is more realistic, because this is the problem with the Towery ships. They actually had. Now we're using a mod. Actually, you asked me to use it. Stargate weapons and more.
Yes.
So later on, we can use all of the weapons. All of the
Rail
weapons.
guns, Asgard beam, Azuran drone.
See, I actually
Wraith
think realistically,
cannon.
although they did have missiles, I think at first it would be projectile weapons.
I don't know. Projectile weapons, rockets. Probably. You guys are not. You're conflicting here. It's not helpful.
Yeah, you're not. You right, guys. If you want projectile weapons to start off with, because remember we're playing the Towery as well, then you need to put projectiles. Okay. If you want missiles, you need to put missiles, and whoever chooses the most will go with that.
You guys are really not helpful here. We have 2 for projectiles and 2 for missiles.
So Viking wants to give Bane even more mods than I know.
Projectiles.
So many people with projectiles. Klon is here as well. I just want to point out Klon is in the chat. Klon is the mods developer of Stargate Pegasus Prelude, and also they have a new version out of Pegasus Prelude. So do check it out. I know he would be very happy if you were to test out. Pegasus Prelude is a mod for Empire at War. There you go. Free plug, Klon. Free plug because you're here. Projectile weapons.
I would say
projectile weapons is winning. We're all going to do warp travel. Not warp travel. Sorry.
hyperspace.
Is it warp travel? Hyperspace travel. That's what I meant to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're not going
right.
to take Azuran ships. We're going to find. I've got so. Look at all the ships I have. In here. So many ships. Would you like? Look at these glowy ships. Aren't they cool?
Oh, good God.
Oh, good God. So many ships. I need to find. I've got the Protoss model as well from.
Let's go unbidden.
How about Wraith? That's right. No, let's go Towery.
Towery ships.
Towery ships. It is
above Protoss and Wraith. There it is.
We're gonna save Stargate Command. Save successfully. Yes, one done.
Hooray!
One
down and
only like
more to
20 more to go.
I don't know.
It's done though. Stargate Command is done. Look, just to say it's saved. We have Stargate. We're done there. Right, we're going back though. We've got to go back because there's Stargate.
We've got to go back, Marty.
There's
We've
the
only
SGC.
created one.
So we need to create a new race. And now
we are going with the gold.
The gold. We're going to do humanoids again. Now, I did find because again there was another mod.
There is a gold species.
It was, but it's broken. I tested it.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't work properly 1.9 with the other mods that I have enabled. I did try it. It causes all kinds of errors. So, however, you watch this, right? If you go humanoid and just go for appearance.
Do you have one with glowy eyes?
No, there is something you can do though. But we'll do that in a second. We can do that in a second. Because if I go back to what I was going to say is if you choose female and you go to that.
Oh yes, she gets the very jewel.
Yeah,
kind
that
of
works.
Dress and
that kind of works, doesn't it? You could just do this hairstyle.
For the gold, yes, that does quite work.
Works. That was my plan. I'm gonna go be back in an hour. Thank you, Captain Si, for turning up, and do come back in an hour. So let's go. We'll come back to it, but species name.
The Goa'uld.
Go now again. Apostrophes at. Is it there? Is that
That is GOA, like Goa.
Oh, is it Go?
And then apostrophe ULD.
Ooh, that's it. I always can't remember if it was before the A or after the A in spelling, but it's
right.
after the A.
It is a bit confusing to start with.
All right, so
When you've been working on Google
It is.
chips, so you get used to it. And once again, the plural for that is Gould.
wasn't it Goulds? As in, there's many of them.
I don't think.
Goulds. Yeah, because Jack
I
O'Neill
don't
said
know.
Goulds, didn't he?
Yes, but Jack
Goulds.
O'Neill said many things, and a lot of the time Sam corrected him on them.
Or the Gould. Gould. Goulds. Goulds?
I don't
Would we
know.
say many? Is there a name for many of them?
Let me have a
Goulds.
look.
Oh, come on, it's Goulds. Goulds.
Okay, we're going with Gould.
I think it's Goulds. Wouldn't you refer to if there was more than one Gould? Would you say, you wouldn't say, oh look, or would you say, oh look, there's the Goulds? Or would you say, oh look, there's the Goulds? Go out old. Go out old. How do you, I don't know how you say
Like
it.
you get punched in the stomach halfway through saying it.
It's like, I'm gonna vomit. Gould. Isn't it?
No, shh, that's just the snake going down.
It's like that moment when you've like just put like hot chili sauce on midway on your tongue for a sentence, like when you shouldn't be eating with your mouth full. Cal says,
Goldarian.
Goldarians. I don't really
That's
think
a mouthful in
that works. I think it's Goulds. I think generally Jack O'Neill would go Goulds. We've killed loads of Goulds. That's what he'd say, right? Anyone?
Yeah, that's what he'd say.
That's what I'm thinking. Stream might disagree. Right. I'm going to be cheeky again. This is where we go to the wiki, because the wiki. So, if you don't know what we're talking about stargate.wikia.com. Do check it out if you want to know all kinds of good
share
stuff.
a link to it.
The Goa'uld, pronounced Go-wa-uld, or sometimes Gould, because Jack O'Neill. That's what I love about him. Do you see? Look at this. We can copy. This is how you cheat.
He's just doing it for the biography.
We'll just copy this. We're just doing this for the biography, yeah. That bomb. The Goa'uld, pronounced Goa'uld, or sometimes Goa'uld, are a race of sentient parasitic beings that take over hosts. Several species can serve as hosts, including humans and Unas. They are originated on the planet designated P3X-888. They are also extremely... don't you think when they made the show they should have put that as 666? I'm just saying.
That would have been fitting, actually.
That would have been fitting. They're also extremely egomaniacal due to their genetic memory and the adverse mental effects. That's a good point. When we do the traits, genetic memory.
Yes, is that one that we can select?
I don't know. We're going to have to find out, guys. We're going to have to find out.
Yeah.
We've got to look at the traits properly.
Egomaniacal, that we can do.
Egomaniacal, we definitely... maybe we can too. Without compromise or mercy whatsoever, there's some references to the show there. We like that. So this is it. We're on to how would they have their ship prefix? Would they have a ship prefix?
I don't think they would.
How would you prefix their ships?
I don't think they even have names for their ships.
I've got a good way of doing this. What we do is we go to Google Translate. There's a site.
And we just type in an Egyptian name.
In Egyptian, and we want to find Egyptian. Where's Egyptian?
I do hope you are aware that ancient Egyptian and Egyptian has changed a little bit.
Do they have ancient Egyptian on Google Translate? That would be
probably
cool.
not.
Why is it
actually? I don't know.
How? Of course they wouldn't have ancient Egyptian.
I think they have Latin.
See, because currently they speak,
including Space Egypt. Don't think that's.
They speak Arabic, but would Arabic work? Maybe Arabic would work. We could do an Arabic. Let's do Arabic.
Let's try Arabic. Yeah.
Okay, so what would we
see
call
how bad
it?
that
Ship.
turns out.
Safina. If you type the word ship, it comes out as Safina.
The Goa'uld are not Egyptian, Tao. We've already established that they're parasites. They just took the role of Egyptian gods.
if you type command, you get Amur. Like this.
Ooh.
Like that. Which I think is quite fitting. We just take
Let
away
the
the
stream catch up a second. Yeah, that'd work.
There you go. Right, so and then again names. We've got to find some names.
I don't know if humanoid would work.
I don't know. Well, we've got lots of other things we can choose from.
Well,
here,
humanoid
guys.
2 leader names looks quite goldy, I would say.
Monarch Taras, Vikal Taras, Japrat Inik. Planet names: Rocknimmog, Vipelor, Visimni. What else have we got?
Yeah, what else is there? You're trying to make a point, Tau, and you're failing.
See, mammalian works quite well.
Yes, because... Yeah, that would work. Mammalian 1 might...
Serbatorak, Garbarang, Banbordanag.
Because, I mean, we don't know what the god names were before they assumed the gods.
Exactly. Well, this is the thing, you see. There's so
Did
many
they have
choices.
names?
Let's have a look through. I'm just looking through some of the names.
Planet
here.
names. Gordon.
Reptilian doesn't really work, I don't think.
I just had a thought.
Yes.
And it's a mod that you probably don't have.
I think humanoid too.
Humanoid 2? Yeah, I think that's
I don't
probably
like
the
fleet
best
names,
for the
though.
goal
Do
we're
I
going
like
to
the
get.
fleet names? Or humanoid 3? I like humanoid 3 actually. Look, Jelani Balawa, Gabriela Pazagalia.
What a name.
Maximus Mountbatten. Old Mountbatten is back again. He loves to get around, he does. Our first fleet, second fleet. Oh, I don't know. Or mammalian? But mammalian. Perhaps mammalian, sorry.
There is a mod that you will need for the Asgard that I have just sent you.
There's a mod for...
The Asgard.
What, the portrait?
No, not the portrait, but something that will come in very, very handy for them.
Oh, that's no good now, is it?
Well, I know it's not now, but...
Okay, guys. Guys, I'm relying on you. Do you think Mammalian 1 works, or do you think Humanoid works? You've seen them now. Tell me what you think. I'm going to eat a Pringle while we wait for you guys to decide what you want to see.
Spam it in the chat.
So, Mammalian, we've got Gan Janag, Mik Batan, Danag Sakir, Gor Tolak, Gargor, Burdanag, Kia Sakir. You go
Steve.
Mammalian?
Just one random one. Steve.
They're all quiet in the chat. I don't know. Other than all my chat stopped working. One of the two.
No, they are quite quiet in the chat.
Yeah, because the
Gould
Gould didn't really have.
Well, there is a
shit
mod that gives
designations.
you Egyptian name list.
Oh, an Egyptian name this one. Well, we might come back, guys, to this. We'll choose one for now. Do you know what? Since you're all so quiet on me, I'll choose this one for now.
We can always come back and edit them.
Thanks for your help, stream. You're so helpful, honestly. Right, we're on to the
And all we
excitement.
get is lol.
We are thinking, said Mason. There's probably
you're taking too long.
An Egyptian name list. What's an Egyptian name list, Hal? I've heard of Egyptian. I don't know what Egyptian is.
He keeps doing this.
Right.
He's doing it purposely, I think.
Right, okay. We're going to reel these off really quickly again. Urban, indulgent, content, dim, inept, incompetent, very weak, valiant, craven. Craven, that's a good one, that is.
That is a nice word.
Well, they're not, they don't, do they lack courage? Because they could be considered, they always want to preserve themselves.
They seem to like to run away a lot.
But that lowers their army morale and their army damage, so I don't know if that fits them.
No, the Jafar weren't craven.
Delicate, conservationists, deliberators, virtualists, politically adept, natural architects, incompetent architects, innovative, dull-minded, valiant.
I would say incompetent architect. I mean, have you seen the shit they build? It's literally just pyramids.
Is that incompetence though? Because they kind of kicked everybody's ass and took over the entire galaxy. barring the
Yes,
Asgard.
using ancient technology.
Is it ancient tech? Well, this is the thing.
They were scavengers, basically.
They were scavengers, but they still produce the technology, and look at how Bale changed that virus to shut down the entire gate. They're not stupid, are they? They're far from, they're far from being
maybe
stupid.
industrious or something like that.
Are they tough? Oh, I'd say the Jafar are pretty tough. That'd be good.
The Jafar are tough, but
loyal. Actually, do you know what? We're not going to do this. We're going to go straight to the because we forgot this last time. Government and ethics. We'll do government and ethics first because that'll change the way the traits work. So,
Tau was combining the German and English. That's why it was looking odd to us.
well, they're not dictatorial. They are
Imperial.
I would say they're imperial because they're good. I would say they're slavers,
certainly not oligarchic. Oh yes, they are definitely materialist.
I would say they're militarist. Really, I think
militarist as well. Yes,
militarist. We also have authoritarian.
Would they be xenophobic?
Yeah. They don't
in a way, they are.
They don't like any other race. They want to enslave everybody. So you could.
Well,
say
that's true.
Authoritarian, says Theodorsby. Guys, let us know in the stream what you think for this bit. So,
if you agree with Theo, say yes. Spiritualist. That might work actually. Because they did work on a
can build temple buildings.
A xenophone. I think he means xylophone. Authoritarian. Alright, xenophobe then.
See, I like this. If you look at this, the explanation, guys, for spiritualists, let me just read this out. There are those who think it behooves us to remember how tiny we are, how pointless our lives are in this vast, uncaring universe. What nonsense. The only truth we can ever know is that of our own existence. The universe, in all its apparent glory, is but a dream we all happen to share. So that is very Gould-like.
I don't know, because that's sort of saying that they believe in a higher power, whereas the Goa'uld believed that they were a higher power.
Well, you see, spiritualists ask them to build temples. That's the only thing I can think of.
We have some xenophobe, authoritarian, and militarist.
Authoritarian's coming out. Yeah, so authoritarian seems to be really popular.
Yeah, and it gives them access to slaves. So
yes,
that would fit them.
Oh, so you could go fanatic authoritarian. A single voice, a single throne, a single state. It is the solemn duty of the masses to obey those enlightened few who have been charged with the great responsibility of leadership.
That's quite fitting for them, actually.
And that is Gould, isn't it? Down to the core.
Yeah.
Fanatic. Do you want to reckon, guys? We can go with authoritarian, or we can go with fanatic authoritarian. So it will cost us.
What do you guys think? Fanatic authoritarian and militarist, or
militarist will give you access. So you could go like this: fanatic, militarist, which makes you a star empire. You see,
Theo is agreeing. Militarist and
fanatic authoritarian.
Fanatic authoritarian.
That's good, said Theodorsby. That's good. You have a point there, Viking, but alas, the race we are creating will probably also include slaves, and the good want to be seen as gods by them.
Yes, but the spiritualist wouldn't make them that. That would just make them like the Imperium of Man, really. I
am your god. You will worship me.
As I have worshipped the dark.
No, it would make them friendly to other militarists. That's the only problem with militarists, you see.
Yeah, but a lot of militarists have problems with slavery. Unless they have slavery included. I do
authoritarian?
We could always go authoritarian, militarist, and...
Xenophobe?
Xenophobe.
Fanatic.
What are you guys thinking? Fanatic or not?
Despotic empire. You see, that does fit quite well, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure that I saw one trait that was uncooperative, which certainly suits them.
Authoritarian. Well, if you've got fanatic authoritarian, you have caste systems. So
We
you'd have
don't
the warrior
really.
caste, wouldn't you? Which is the Jafar. And then you have the...
Yeah, but they were never Gould. They were just
No,
slaves
but they
in
are
their own right,
caste.
were they?
Yeah, but they're... Yeah, that's true.
All of the Jafar were just slaves. They were living
Well,
in...
don't forget, the Gould part doesn't really matter as much because that'll be the ruler, but generally the Gould took humans, didn't they? It was humans. They're still humans they took as hosts. They'd moved from Unas to humans, didn't they, eventually?
Yeah. I don't know why
So-
the Unis were much tougher. Syncretic evolution that gives you a secondary species. Ooh.
Yeah. So, I think you guys have a choice between Despotic Empire or you can go with Star Empire. So that's up to you, really. What do you think? Despotic? Are you a despotic empire? So, the government is a relatively pure form of autocracy with an absolute ruler that governs the state with an iron gripping appendage. Or you can be a Star Empire. This government is a hereditary and militaristic form of autocracy with a single sovereign controlling both the government and the military. So
Let's do this in an easier way. If you want us to have 3 trait or 3 ethics type 3, 2 ethics type 2, then we'll know that way whether you guys want us to go fanatical, authoritarian, or not. Everyone seems to be saying despotic.
Despoticus. Right, we're going with despotic. That's the side. So civics. Oh, well, so many. So these are all now locked off from us. So what's available to us? Well, we have
Environmentalist, perfect.
aristocratic elite. This society has an entrenched nobility that occupies the upper echelon of society. We have corvée system. Society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens lives and works. Cutthroat politics. Efficient bureaucracy. Environmentalist feudal society. This society is organised in a feudal manner with a monarch whose rule relies on powerful vassals that govern their territory with considerable autonomy. Now that would actually work for Gould as well, because they did have lots of sublords. Do you remember? If you look at Sokar, he had what's his face, who actually was in charge of Hell. What was his name?
God, no, you're still something. But I know what you mean, because like Anubis had several Gould under his command who were
Sort of weaker Gould.
weaker under his command, who did as they were told. And
So feudal would work. We've got functional architecture. There's a pyramid there, but simple but functional architecture.
Slaver guild?
Philosopher kin is not simply enough to rule. The ship of state must be guided by a kin that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true.
People are saying syncretic evolution.
Syncretic
we've
evolution and
federal systems
feudal
suggested.
society.
So now we get to make our bitch species.
Now we've got that. What we get to do is they will have the based on government. We will go back to traits, and this will change the traits that are available to us. You see how that works? It's good, isn't it? I don't know why. Why did they do that when they designed Stellaris? If your governing ethics are going to change your trait availability, then surely.
I think traits should change ethics, really,
Well, maybe.
rather than the other way around.
Maybe, but it's not that way around. Right, so so what is available to us now? We have a lot of available. We can't be telepathic, that's all frozen out.
That's for Wraith, anyway.
Yeah.
Uncooperative, I would say, certainly to go
Uncooperative.
because they refuse to work with each other unless it was
Yeah,
really
okay.
quite.
Do you guys agree? Do you think uncooperative one? That's a -3, so that will actually make us quite lucky in points to spend on other things that are good.
Decadent has been suggested.
Decadent,
Slave?
definitely. Okay, let's find decadent. It's fine. Decadent.
And people seem to be agreeing with unproductive.
Where is decadent? Indulgent. Where's decadent gone?
Why are these things not in bloody alphabetical order?
I can't see it. Malevolent.
That would kind of fit, but also wouldn't that imply that they actually work?
Where's decadent? I don't think I've got decadent now in this one because I think I've changed them out.
Kiryu says it will be below with standard traits.
That's true. Decadent.
And people seem to be agreeing with unproductive, so...
Nomadic, curious, charismatic, repugnant, deviance. Decadent, there you go. Decadent works. Okay, what have we got? Malevolent is perfect. People like the malevolence of barbaric is a good one as well.
Yes, I was thinking that barbaric.
The problem with the Gould is they're so evil that you just want to choose more.
We're just literally going to just be shitting.
Decadent and malevolent.
Any positives.
They're
Would resourceful work? Or tough, yeah.
Tough would be a good one for the Jafar. Because remember, this is the Gould as a whole, so it includes the Jafar as well. Army health 25%, leader lifespan 5 years.
Oh, wait. Would they have... I can't remember the name of it. It's the one with the elephant. About long life.
Oh, I know the one you're on about.
Yeah, it's one of the standard ones.
One of the standard traits. Which is enduring. Venerable.
Jawfa. How you spell that, Kiryu? And
enduring.
Thank you.
Enduring is very expensive. We'd have to give them some more negative traits. If we give them venerable, that gives them 80 years to their lifespan. But then I think enduring is a better one.
What do the chat think?
Venerable, resourceful.
Resourceful's been suggested, yeah.
Resourceful? I can have a look. Let's see. We haven't done they're cannibalistic as well.
Yeah, we discussed that just before the stream started.
Members of your species feast on the meat of their own, and while that grants them more food, many of us despise this practice. Would you say they're cannibalistic? There was that episode where they ate Gould larvae, but does that make them as a species? Deviant is another one.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. They eat their slaves.
They do. Parasitic.
Parasitic, yes.
Parasitic. We're -3, so
we need to shit on the Gould.
We need to give them something good. They've already been shat on enough. They need to be good now, guys. The last one's got to be good. They're I think parasitic serves better. That gives them... In fact, we need to actually make them bad. We need to shit on the Gould. Sorry, I've got it the wrong way around.
Rude. I don't think rude is going to cover it.
Rude is gonna work. I think we need a -3. We've got to find
uncooperative.
Something.
Uncooperative. That's
Where's
-3.
Uncooperative.
You've just scrolled past it.
Did I?
Yes, it's sort of midpoint.
Midpoint. Okay. The -3. Defiant, feeble, desolate, messy.
Messy. Yeah,
dissonant.
That's so the Gould. Apparently parasitic increases
leader lifespan as well. There you go.
So we could
we could get rid of venerable.
Ditch venerable.
Right, let's ditch venerable then. So we wow, this is going to take a while to get these right, isn't it?
Yeah. Uncooperative is being
Uncooperative
suggested. So let's.
Members of your species dislike working with others and prefer to remain their own independence. Yes.
They don't like working with themselves.
Right, they need a +4. Everlasting is one that's being said. That's that would unfortunately that's too expensive. So
yeah, that would be
points.
5.
We've got 4 points.
Inquiring.
No, I think we need to find something that's
yes, we do, don't we?
Something that's going to make them. What are they
Delsin
good at?
says we need like 20 traits for the Gould, and 15 of them are negative.
That is so true. It's so hard to find, and also to find positive things to say about them.
There is very few.
Are they? They're not organised. That's the thing. They're not. They are resourceful.
I do like though how parasitic is the only positive thing they have. I'm not sure that's a positive.
Innovative, because
resourceful.
Most species are creators, beings capable of advancement. Not sure that they nicked all the
Innovative
technology. That's the problem.
What do you guys think? Innovative?
We don't have to have them positive. We don't have to have it. We can make them just generally evil. We could have another negative. There's nothing wrong with that. So this is a tough one though. I'm finding it tough. Tough is one we could choose. Tough is one we could choose. That would give their army health 25%. Because the Jafar
or
are tough.
resourceful, guys. What do you think? Or tough?
Or tough. Innovative, resourceful, or tough. You guys choose and let us know in the stream chat. God dear, can you imagine when we get to the Wraith? Jesus, it's going to be...
Well, the Wraith are relatively easy. Telepath.
Cannibalistic. They like to eat everything.
I wouldn't even say cannibalistic.
Tough.
Well, maybe cannibalistic and carnivore. Tough.
Carnivorous. Yeah. Res.
Tough, resourceful.
Make a race of giants who are really smart. Well,
Walling. That episode of the Crystal
Right, whether
Skull.
we have tough or not. Resourceful. People are saying resourceful.
Come up a couple of times.
I think resourceful is the one. We're going with resourceful.
We're going with the resourceful.
Right. They are... What's the name? Who should we call this?
Osiris.
Hathor. No?
It could
Who's
work.
your favourite female gold? Not that they have a species.
I would have probably gone with Anise, but she's Tok'ra.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. We can put the Tok'ra in if we want to put the Tok'ra in and make them. Shall we put the Tok'ra in? Let's do that.
We can.
Let's put the Tok'ra in, guys.
Sekhmet. I thought that was Seth.
Isn't Hathor the best one? Don't you think? She was kind of cool. Although she died early on, though, didn't she? Nerty.
She died twice.
How about Nerty? Because she survived for ages. She
does look kind of like. She does kind of look like me.
How did you spell Nerty? I don't remember how you spell Nerty now.
Oh God! Now you're asking something.
Now we're asking.
Let me see if I can find it on.
Who was in the System Lord? So there was Heruer, there was Nerty, Ra, Setesh, Sokar, Heruer, Cronus.
Chlorel, no.
Where the hell was Nerty not in it? Like, this is Stargate Wiki, come on.
Teal'c of Chulak, come on, where is...
With the deaths of Ra, Hathor, Setesh, Sokar, Heruer, Cronus, and now Apophis that has a Tari Toga, the Order had fallen.
Dakara, Free Jafan Nation.
Where is Nerty? Nerty.
Military forces, shit. Alternate timeline.
Right, guys, put in the chat if you know how to spell how a name was exactly spelled in the series.
Lotar, System Lords, Prophet.
Nephis.
Underlords, System Lords.
Sekhmet is an Egyptian goddess of war, says Darth Nictor.
I thought that was Seth. And that was a bloke. Nerty, Kronos. Hathor was a bit of a whore. Malak. Nirti. Nirrti.
Nirrti. Nirti, like that. Nirrti. Ruler title.
Yes.
What was she? Would she be Empress?
Well, she would have been God.
God.
She was the Hindu goddess of death and corruption.
Let's do goddess and heir title goddess. So when she dies, she'll be replaced.
Oh, the busty ginger was
Right,
The Irish goddess of fertility and battle.
we're going to find a room now.
We found that one. It was very early on that you said fitted the ghoul.
Well, there was the pyramids as well, because we did say there was the... We can either go with the pyramids, which was...
Or there was the one that looks kind of like Abydos.
Look at that one. That one worked. I've got loads of alien... I've got so many. Mass Effect, Star Wars, you name it. Bane has
Is
it.
that an alien with a VR headset on?
Yes. yes, and yes. See, that
Some Star
works.
Wars ones.
Look at that. How decadent is that palace? Bit too modern though. It doesn't look Egyptian enough. That works. That's Egyptian-y.
Yeah.
What?
I will let you know when we.
What do you reckon, guys?
Stream catches up.
I think Bane has gone the long way round for the pyramid, says Kay. I'm thinking this actually. I think this is a much.
Welcome
better
back, Captain Sai.
Welcome back, Captain. I'm going to go with this. This is what I'm going with. I'm going with that.
Yeah. Okay. If there are any massive disagreements.
Syncretic species appearance.
That's our bitches.
These guys.
That would be the Jafar.
Okay. Species name. Syncretic species name. We would call these the Jafar. Which is J-A-F.
Jafar.
Was it J-A-F-A-R? Jafar? How is that Jafar?
Jaffa.
J-A-F-F.
As in Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes. Jafar. Has it not got an apostrophe in Jafar? I can't remember if it does.
I don't believe so. No, it doesn't.
Jaffa Cree. Sorry, I had to.
We are doing the Goa world. That
Jaffa.
background, though. Is everyone in liking the background? Because we can change it.
We can if you don't like the background, I can change it. I was just trying to find.
Where did the
something-
Hage come from?
Oh yeah, why have I done that? It just seems natural
Where'd
to
the
me.
Hage come from?
It just seems natural to me, doesn't it?
Well, that's fair enough. The Jafar do have their own wiki page, so.
They do. I'm gonna put that in now. That's what I was doing. I'm way ahead of you, bro. I've got this. Yeah.
Well, the stream is like 10 seconds behind, alright?
Okay. I'm sorry. The stream is 10
It's a lot better than YouTube.
Jaffa cakes, the fuel of the empire. That background though. So Jafar.
Looks like it's a total of 6 seconds behind in terms of latency, so that's not terrible. Yeah, their ships all run on Jaffa cakes. Species nameless.
Well, they're serviles and strong. So we got 3 trait picks left for the. This is why we do syncretic species. You see.
Now we can choose tough. Oh no, strong is
Strong's
tough.
already there, so they've already got army damage. What were the Jafar?
Venerable. They lived quite a long time.
Venerable. Let's find venerable.
I don't know if it was venerable or whatever it was, but I know they lived. teal'c was about 150, 160 by the end of
Enduring
SG1.
would be better, I think. That's 20 years to their lifespan,
Yeah.
perhaps.
I wasn't sure if it
Enduring.
was venerable or enduring, but we have no points left, so we would have to give them.
A negative. Well, they've got a negative. What was their negative? Come on, guys, help us out in the chat.
They ate electricity. I don't know. They weren't flimsy, that's for sure.
But they don't mind.
Defiant? Possibly defiant?
Defiant.
Resilient is coming up.
Well, we need to give them something negative first. We've got to give them.
Slow breeders, resilient. Obviously, my suggestion of defiant.
They're not dim.
No. Content?
No.
Slow breeding has been mentioned twice, so
Slow breeding.
Oh,
Slow
three
breeding.
times.
Right, so
So
we've
slow
got
breeding.
slow
is-
breeding. Let's have a look at slow breeding then. Slow breeders. Slow breeders. Okay. So the Jafar, well, the Gould we already have as they
Stubborn. Well, we have no trait points left, so it would have to be a negative.
it'd have to be a negative. Uncooperative, pessimistic.
Yes, as the Gould always, or the Jafar.
Yeah, well, that would work because if you read it, when faced with a crisis like their god getting killed, your species believes all is lost, impairing their combat morale.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
So they're serviles. They're strong. They're enduring, but they're slow
Well,
breeders.
serviles is just them being the Gould's bitches.
Barbaric. Barbaric might work. Members of your species are wild, malicious, and sometimes hostile, building up future tension in society. Barbaric might work. Yes, everyone's saying barbaric. Barbaric
It would
it
seem
is.
that way.
Barbaric.
Yep, barbaric it is then.
Barbaric. Okay.
And now we've got +2 points.
Yay! We've got no more picks left though.
So we could... Oh no, because that would only leave us with 1 if we got rid of slow breeders.
We can. Are they slow breeders? They're normal humans, so are they slow breeders?
They are
in
normal
difference?
humans, so... I would have said no, slow breeders wasn't really a Jafar trait.
And they carry the Gould young, but that was only at the time of implantation did they receive a Gould larvae. You know.
Yeah, when they turned 13?
Mm-hmm.
Something along those lines, anyway. So if we remove slow breeders, guys, what
That gives
should
us
we
a
go?
+1 we could go for. If we went for a +1.
Now tech, something to do with minerals.
Minerals. Yeah, they did have a lot of
Yeah,
mines,
because they
minerals,
were quite good miners. Because obviously they could survive in conditions that most normal humans would be able to. Perhaps resilient? I don't know what that...
Resilient, that was garrison health.
Ah, right, never mind then.
They were pretty useless at defending, especially against SG1.
Yeah, but they had plot armor and plot weapons.
Don't know what you're on about. It's good goddamn well-trained special forces training, thank you. Put
One
down
of
my
them was a
SG1.
civilian archaeologist.
Put down my SG1, bro. You started Viking. You started something there, bro. You can't be doing that. Optimist collective. No, we need a 1.
Something that gives
There
a
you go.
positive
Tireless.
ability?
Arrogant, spliced, overjoyed. No.
Tireless might work.
Yeah,
that reduces
they
their
work till they
lifespan, that
die.
would just-
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just counteract enduring. Slow learner? Maybe.
Tough. There's tough.
They
yeah.
certainly aren't feeble.
No.
Tough, maybe, but that's same as strong.
Yeah. See, they've already got strong, so they're already kind of at the top of what they have. You're making this difficult, guys. I mean,
The Goa'uld has taken the most
the
time.
Gould has taken the most time because there's so much.
Conservation?
Communal would work.
Yeah, communal might work. Is that a habitability boost?
Yeah, happiness +5%. Let me see.
What do you think, guys? Communal?
Communal, we've got communal. The other options are open. It's very limited with 1 point to spend, you see.
Or talented, maybe? I don't think they were ever cannibalistic.
Slow learner, arrogant and slow learner are coming up. So, arrogant and slow learner. I would think slow learner would be a good one, actually.
We are doing the Jafar, yes. Well, trying to.
Because
We can't really decide. So,
I'm not
slow
sure.
learner.
Are they arrogant? I don't know if they are. As a people, my people.
Communal might work.
Slow learners as well.
Rude, loyal.
Because they don't learn.
Could we get loyal?
Loyal is. Let's have a look at loyal. Where was loyal? That was
just suggested.
Loyal. We're a very loyal citizen of the Gold Empire. Are they loyal? I mean, I'm just going to point out.
Well, to begin with, yes, they were
they were unquestionably loyal until SG1 come and ruined it. No, it's 2 points, so we can't do loyal.
Ah, damn. Intelligent?
Deviants. I'm not sure they're deviant as themselves.
Deviant.
I'm not sure they're I think. Do you know what? I think we're better off going with slow learners.
Yeah.
No, I think we should just go back to slow breeders. No, they're not slow breeders. Sorry, slow learners. Or communal.
Communal is a possible.
Let's do communal. Let's
go communal because we've spent.
What kind of world do they? Well, they're going to prefer continental worlds as well. To be honest with you. Or we can have savannas, savanna worlds, dry climate, arid worlds.
Yeah, they would be on a wet climate. I would have thought.
Well.
So they're probably not an ocean planet.
They wouldn't be. They'd be more tropical, would they? Or they would be on an ocean, continental.
No, it would continental.
Let's go with continental.
Yeah. This is choosing for both, apparently. So. Desert is being suggested. Desert or barren or something along.
Arid.
We
can go with desert.
I would have said they were sort of Minnesota forest.
See, I like arid because there is forests around the polar caps. You see in a desert.
That is true, Asterix. Their holy world of
was barren.
Was barren. Yes, it was. What bloody hell was it called?
Oh, you're on about the one with the giant space weapon of doom that got destroyed by
the Ori. I'll tell you the name of it in a minute.
I think arid works because actually it wasn't Takara. It wasn't exactly a desert planet. It was actually more of a rocky kind of canyony kind of planet. Barren, yes, but rocky nonetheless.
It's a difficult one, that.
I'm going to go with arid. I'll tell you why, because it's a dry, rocky world with nitrogen, oxygen atmosphere. They're dust-covered terrain consists largely of mesas and canyons. Forests can be found in the more temperate polar region, but vegetation otherwise scarce. I think arid is the good choice. Homeworld name? Dakara?
P4X.
Which one do you want to do? Do you want to go with the SG1 designation stream? Do you want to be P3X-888, or do you want to go with the actual holy...
Which was where they were supposed to have first come,
which was Dakara. But did they come from Dakara? Because their homeworld wasn't Dakara. It was P3X-888. Because that's where they found them naturally swimming in the lakes, remember?
Yeah, when...
they met the Unas dude.
Unas, when they first met Chokka.
I love this stream. This is a great stream. We should stream like this more often. Dakara. People want Dakara, so we're going to start with Dakara. Because don't forget they did abandon it at this point as well. They had abandoned it. The star name of Dakara. Was there a star name around Dakara?
I think Adria mentioned it, but I could be wrong.
It's not called Dakara. How is it spelled? Dakara.
Without the R, I believe.
Is it Dekara? Like
I think it's Dakara, like without the R in the middle.
Let's put Daka. Let's see what comes up. Dakara. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, right, guys. I'm trying to search the Stargate wiki for Jaffa Homeworld, maybe. Jaffa Homeworld.
I know it was important to the Jafar.
Homeworld. Dakara was spelt like that, but when you search Dakara, damn you, Stargate wiki. I mean, how hard is it? Dakara. When you spell it like
Yeah,
Dakara.
it's without the R.
No, it's not. It's with the R, according to this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, it
on
is.
what I'm looking at.
Dakara. Oh no, there's two
Without
R's. Sorry,
the R.
we're talking about that R. Sorry, we'll get there. Dakara, which let's have a look at the background. Is there a star? There's no star.
I think I remember Adria mentioned. Could be wrong.
Around the star.
Destruction. Adria then took the cruiser.
We'll go with. Where's the
It
Stargate
doesn't really
map?
say.
I'm going to make a random designation.
Or just name the star. After the human designation for it.
P5C-674.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's what we're going to go with. Right. I loved it. I love it. Facepalm.
Oh, hello, Caesar.
Have a back where you got banished to for the starting story. Right, we'll go with Dakara. And this is going to be a... Where's the... Where's the Gould City? The Gould
It needs to be
City.
gold with lots of pyramids.
Oh, so many, I've got too many cities. This shows we have so many mods on. There isn't one. Ancient City. No. There's
Gold
no...
City is below the Unbidden.
Below the Unbidden.
Yes.
Did I miss it? Where
Possibly.
was it? Gould City. That doesn't. That looks like the human one though. Can't have that.
Or maybe go for the gold Unbidden?
What the? That doesn't look like a gold. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
That's so ungold
Look,
looking.
I'm seeing them flipping past at like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
You just no. Just no.
Militarist Fallen Empire.
Militarist Fallen
Or
Empire.
materialist, I think. Or
Militaristic Fallen Empire might work.
Mm.
So many not good cities.
No. You would have thought that you would be able to put custom cities in, you know.
Well, you
so,
can.
like, someone had put
you
in
can make
pyramids
your own
and such.
cities, but I'm going to go with this one. We've done this.
The Fallen
Done
Militaristic
this.
City.
The Empire name. The Autocracy of Dakara. Did they
Wait,
have
is that
an
really what it
Empire
came up
name?
They were just the Gold Empire, I think.
Or was it the System Lords?
Yeah, the System Lords would work.
The System Lords.
And they are Dakarian, apparently.
Dakaran. Well, that's fine. We can have that. We can have that. Right. Whew. Others gold. Let's just have.
Let's
It's
go
gone right over the
with
bottom. We got the Eye.
Ra.
The Eye of Ra.
Yeah.
High Council of System Lords. All right, I'll go back and I'll change it. High Council of System Lords.
But yeah, I think maybe the Eye of Ra. What do you chat think?
I think the Eye of Ra might be a good one.
Because he was coined multiple times as being one of the first Gold System Lords.
Well, that's because he looked bloody different in the film too.
Well, yeah.
Got the Eye of Ra. The Eye of Ra. I think the Eye of Ra works. What do you
Or
guys
there's
think?
potentially the Apophis one.
Well, is there any more?
What does the chat think?
Well, look at this one here. I know it's a dragon, but it kind of works for like Gould as well, doesn't it?
Ra.
Some saying Ra.
Ra, ra,
Ra, ra, ra, ra, ra, ra, ra, ra. They're all gold. Oh, we have this kind of Illuminati like one.
Ra, ra.
We can make them Autobots. No, I'm just kidding. Decepticons. No. No, that's probably a bad idea, Bane.
All hail Optimus Prime.
Sorry. Right, Ra it is. I think Ra. Got to have the god of the
Yeah,
sun.
Ra
Is the chosen.
Ooh, Spaceballs. Well, no, that's Game of Thrones, even. I apologise to any Game of Thrones fans.
I'm trying to find something that kind of works.
Look up System Lords and you'll get the images.
System Lords. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but it's got to have images
got to be
in the game.
They got to be in the game, though. That's the problem.
I'm not just
And unfortunately,
any
neither of us know how.
Thank you, Ariel Lopez, for subscribing. I'm going to say, if we're going to set this up, we're going to go with I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to have some, it's a bit too yellow. Maybe we just have nothing. Maybe we just go blank again. I like patterns.
What is the
though.
Wraith one going to be?
We'll go with that. The gold. I'll come in for you. Starting weapons.
So you better get
Starting weapons. Energy weapons.
I would say energy weapons. Yeah. What do you?
I'm thinking energy weapons. I wish. Do you know what? I wish there was a mod that changed this part
To
so
plasma
have
weapons.
like plasma, because you get them anyway in the game, so it doesn't make sense that you're limited to. You know, why wouldn't you put plasma weapons in from... I know they're quite powerful plasma weapons in Stellaris, but I do wish that you could change it from the start, because obviously for the Gould you'd go with plasma weapons.
Well, yeah. And for the Wraith as well. Azuran's missiles would work, but...
Energy weapons.
I think energy weapons,
Hyperspace
unless people want
travel.
to suggest projectile weapons, I think energy weapons.
Actually, why am I going ahead? You guys are deciding this in the stream, because this is what you're going to be watching when we do the actual Stellaris season on TB Gaming. So do you think Onyx Ra Eye on yellow stripes, says Kate? So we're going back to the flag, Onyx Ra.
Oh, God.
He wants the Ra Eye on yellow stripes.
I will have to check that out, Kiryu. Stellaris. Oh, God, come on, learn.
That's the stripes there, so... Energy, the best of those selections.
Yeah.
Actually exists. All right, energy is hyperspace travel. We've already said we're keeping, and now let's find. Where did I put them? There they are. Goa'uld ships, and then we're going to save all that hard work. The High Council of System Lords has saved successfully.
Hooray!
Oh, right. Look, we now have Stargate Command. In fact, there's one thing I forgot to do on Stargate Command.
Oh dear.
Which was
not
that. Where was their planets? City appearance, name and class. Oh, I forgot to set it to. I'm pretty sure I can find the solar system. There we go. That's what I forgot to do. That was my bad. Right. So. Whew, 2 races down. So we now have the High Council of System Lords. We now have the Stargate Command. So looking good. So really, we're on to... What should we do next, guys? Do you want to do the Tok'ra? We could do replica. We've got all of them to do, Takers. We're going for a while on this. But do we do the Tok'ra next? What do you reckon, Viking?
I don't know. People are also saying that that's not what they meant by emblem.
It's not what they meant by emblem.
For the
I can
gold.
change it. I can change the emblem. There's time.
That's why we're doing it now.
I'm not sure what he means. Need early tier plasmatic burst cannons. Change the design to
Onyx?
others. I didn't mean Bane. Onyx. Oh, there is Onyx, yes. But the Onyx, yeah, I can't see the Eye of Ra on the Onyx actually.
It should be there. I would have. Yeah, it's 3rd row down.
3rd row down. Oh yeah, there it is. Like that.
Or we could be the Senate care room.
That what you mean?
That kind of works. What do you guys think? This is obviously your suggestion, so
We could go with that. We don't even have to have any background, to be honest with you.
or we could go a solid
That's
yellow
quite
gown
nice.
background.
That one's nice there, like that. With the eye.
Of Ra.
The eye of Ra is watching you.
Oh, that is quite nice. Yes.
That is quite nice. I like that. I like that. We don't even have to have black. You know, the secondary colour could be like this. It could be something
Red,
like
maybe.
Red. Oh, look at that.
Ominous.
Black background changed to yellow.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you
I've
for
done that.
coming, Asterix. And we will try to have a good design day.
Better.
That's better. Good.
Let's
Who
do
is
that.
your favourite system
I'm
lord?
saving that now. Who is your favorite? What's that? Who's your favourite system lord? It's difficult to say, really. I mean, they all die, so out of all the system lords,
I would have.
I think you kind of have to. I would say Anubis for the cool factor, but then I would say who
Baal
would-
is very sly.
Yeah, Barrett's very slight. Do you know what? You've got to give. This is the problem. He doesn't get enough props, but you've got to give Apophis some props, really, because the guy.
He
Right.
dies twice.
He
and keeps
dies
coming
twice and comes back to life. I mean, come on. I mean, the guy conquers hell, kills, manages
back.
to
Kills Sokar.
get rid of
becomes,
Sokar, takes over
Becomes the most
Sokar.
powerful system lord for a while until Anubis comes.
Look at the way, like, Heruer, he tricked Heruer with his cloaked fleet. That was pretty. I think Apophis is vastly underrated as a system lord. I'm just saying, guys, you've watched Stargate. I think Apophis is pretty underrated. Right, we're going to create the Tok'ra now. That's what we're going to do. I know it's more Gould-like, but we're going to create the Tok'ra. That's what we're doing. So these guys are going to look... Looks-wise, they're going to have to look the same. Yes. Because that would make sense. So it was apostrophe Ra, like that, wasn't it? Tok'ra?
Yes, Tok
Yes.
apostrophe Ra. Because they were
They don't
anti-Ra,
have a
basically.
pluri. They were just called Tok'ra. Oh,
It was a K, not a C, dude.
oh, is it? A K?
Is there a mod for Stargate ships? Yes, there is, and that will be being used.
Is it a K? I thought Tok'ra
Yeah.
was. Oh, it is to K.
No, it's...
Seriously, I get
Tok
all my
at
spellings
Ra.
wrong. Tok at Ra. There we go.
That's their email address. So
I
if you
got to
want
be
to
honest
email
with
them,
you. If you want to email Tok'ra, no, they're still the Tok'ra. If you want to email the Tok'ra at tok'ra.com.
I would say, in terms of longevity and like how awesome, I would say Baal was probably my favorite. But in terms of looks, the busty gingerhead goal from the episode with Daniel Jackson as Yu's assistant is possibly one of my favorite. And I have no idea why.
I'm going with Tok.
To be fair, Kiryu, in SGI, the Asgard still only have one ship.
I'm
We
gonna
haven't-
rush down to government and ethics because I think this is the bit you guys enjoy the most. So we're gonna go to the government and ethics.
How dickish are the Tok'ra?
Yeah, we're not going to put the Asgard in, guys, because they're just... Well, we could put the Asgard in, but there's not a representative amount of ships for the Asgard, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yes, there is the Aurora class ship in the Azuran.
Yes, we're going to do the Azurans. They're coming. But we need to get through the Tok'ra first. So, Tok'ra...
Well, they had a high council, didn't they? rather than
yeah, but we're doing government and ethics first. They were democratic, definitely. Democratic.
What is a high council if it's not a government? It's a
I
good
actually, are they an oligarchy?
question.
Because think about
I
it.
don't know, because they wouldn't be imperial.
Well, oligarchic governments are ruled by a small group of individuals that hold all political power.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Because the
Kiri's
Tok'ra
already
had a
suggested.
council, so would you not say they were an oligarchy rather than a democracy? You didn't vote, like the Tok'ra didn't vote for who was the leader of the council. It was the wisest of them was elected to be. Well, they weren't elected; they were chosen. Weren't they? I
Yeah.
would say they're oligarchy.
Yeah, I would say oligarchy as well.
What do you reckon, Stream? Democracy or oligarchy? Kerry says oligarchy.
Captain Sai says, "Does oh wait, they do have a caste system?
They do have a caste system. There we are.
I don't really. No, I suppose. Well, we've had 2 for oligarchy.
They only take volunteers as hosts, so they're not nice.
That's true. Apart from, those episodes where they didn't do it voluntarily. Just saying.
So oligarchy. We're going for oligarchy. Okay, so oligarchy's chosen.
Oligarchy's chosen.
So are they? What do we say?
I wouldn't have
see,
said militarist, but I also would.
Authoritarian allows them to have the caste system.
And Carter was taken over as well. So authoritarian, but that would give them slaves as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Xenophile, maybe.
Xenophile could possibly work. There exists a deep-seated fascination for the unknown, an adventurous spirit that rejects the form and glories of or whatever. See, are they, though? I don't know if they are, because they didn't really want to get to know anybody. They just wanted to fight the good. They were very anti-SG-1 when SG-1 first started. Like, you found us, but you haven't got our trust.
Yeah, they basically were their prisoners to be.
I think I would say were they egalitarian? You see, I would say they were egalitarian, a society that does not embrace equality to its members, where an individual can rise to any position with enough hard work. So they believe in equality, don't they?
Yeah.
Because that was the chat thing. Here's the thing: Egeria imprinted upon all the Tok'ra compassion and caring for their hosts. She did not want the Tok'ra to take hosts that were unwilling. So they had to be willing, and often they would take hosts that were dying, that they could heal, to give them a new purpose, a new life. So she was compassionate. So compassion has got to be... Hello, Bernie Bear. Compassion has to be something at the heart of the Tok'ra. It has to be, because that's their thing. So they're not pacifists. They are.
They weren't really militarists. They were espionage kind of people.
They spiritualists?
Egalitarian will be best.
I think egalitarian works.
Yeah.
See, I like this one. If you go fanatic egalitarian, beware always those who would be despots, under the false presumption that their desires and agendas are somehow more imperative than those of their fellows. A society that does not see the needs and rights of all its members is not society. It is a crime. So would they be fanatic egalitarian? That is the question. Are they egalitarian or are they fanatically egalitarian? Because they are against...
Well, fanatical must have democratic government. So that would lock out the oligarchy.
Would it?
It looks like it.
It must have democratic. Yeah, it does. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. No, it has to be.
So they couldn't be fanatical, unfortunately.
No, so they're going to have to be that. But what else are they? They're not xenophobic. Are they xenophobic? Never trust the alien. They're very secretive. I think xenophobe is a good one. I do think xenophobe works.
Yeah.
I don't. Are they materialists? As we reach the stars, put away childish feelings, gods, spirits, and other phantasms of the brain. Reality is cruel and unforgiving. I think xenophobic and egalitarian works quite well.
Yeah.
Spiritualist,
But I don't
maybe.
know about spiritualists.
These are those who think it behooves us to remember how tiny we are, how pointless. Our lives are in this vast, uncaring universe. What nonsense. The only truth we can ever know is that of our own existence. The universe, in all its apparent glory, is but a dream we all happen to share. Very interesting. They could be considered spiritual.
I suppose, yeah.
It's a difficult one. Difficult one,
Yeah,
guys. I'm not sure. I think we've nailed it on the head. Xenophobe... No, mind you, xenophobe gives them enslave. They wouldn't enslave.
Yeah.
I just think egalitarian. We don't have to use all the ethic points. I think egalitarian...
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I think egalitarian is the way to go, guys. Civics-wise...
Oh, God. Okay.
Civics-wise...
Efficient bureaucracy, maybe? Then
Yeah.
again, they took hours to agree on anything.
This society's... Yeah, I don't know if they did take ages to agree on things. Yeah, well, we could go spiritualist, theocratic oligarchy. How long has it been going on? Probably longer than I care to think about at this point.
About an hour.
An hour and 40 minutes so far.
Oh, God.
But that's fine, because Stellaris, if anyone has played Stellaris, it's not a short game. So there's no point. I am not worried. If this takes 2 streams to get this right, guys, for you, I will get this right, because what's important to me is that you enjoy the season of Stellaris that's coming. And I'm trying to do... A lot of YouTubers stream Stellaris and that, but I'm trying to do it a little bit different at the moment. You might see this with Battlestar Galactica recently and Deadlock. I'm trying to get more of you guys involved so we can shape the content together, because I think that's important about running a YouTube channel. We're a smaller YouTube channel, and so making sure the content that we make is good for you guys is important to me. So, you know, that's why we're doing this. So we want your feedback. So do put in the chat if you think we're doing something wrong. You know, tell us about it in the chat, guys. I'm reading the chat. Vikings reading chat. You tell us what you think. I think functional architecture because of the crystalline structures.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
They shaped the rooms that they need.
Yeah, Shadow Council.
Shadow Council. That would work as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
But is it manipulated?
They weren't.
Are they
weren't
manipulated?
manipulating. They weren't exactly behind the scenes. Just pretty much straight away in the first episode with the Tok'ra, when you first meet them, they get to meet the High Council. So
I think meritocracy works as well. Their social station or personal connection should have no bearing on their profession. The sole basis for advancement in society is demonstrated ability and talent. I would say functional architecture because of the crystals, and meritocracy. That's what I'm thinking, guys. You let me know, guys, if you agree with that, and then I'll go for that, because I think that's where we're at. Definitely functional architecture because of the crystals.
yeah,
I'm going with that. I'm going with that, guys. Meritocracy. Boom.
exalted priesthood.
No.
That would kind of fit the Jafar, really.
The Empire name for the Tok'ra would have to be
The cult of the Tok'ra.
Tok'ra. Do you know what? I haven't changed their uniform. I need to go back up and do that. The Tok'ra.
Yeah, they wore very dress-like kind of things.
Let's quickly go up to their appearance. Humanoid. Where was it? Oh, is it the ruler? It's the ruler. We didn't do the ruler. That was it. Egeria.
It says High Council on the wiki. The Tok'ra High Council, maybe?
Yeah, that'd work. Ruler
I see that
title.
Algeria is going. I don't know if we can have High Council governor type. Government type, even. Queen, she would have been.
Yeah, that's true. Queen Algeria. We would go with. It's either this one or that one.
Oh, let's just wait for the
So it's either number
stream to catch up.
number 6
Hmm.
or number 3.
I think number 3 suits them better.
Number 3. Okay, we're going with number 3, guys.
What does the chat think? Number 6 or number 3? Spam now or forever hold your peace.
So if you like 6, which is this one, Bernie's saying number 6 for Tok'ra.
That's hairstyles.
No, I'm that close.
3.
from Mason. 3 from Mason. So number 3.
3. Not 13. 3. Gotcha.
6 from
6.
Tanker. 6 from
Okay,
Cody. So it looks
3
like
sixes first,
6
like,
is going to be the one. Sorry, Mason. Captain
oh,
Size
6
is 6
another
as well.
6 is
Yeah. So we're at 6. So there we go. They're going to be on a continent. No, they like to hide out in deserts.
They like to hide underground as well.
What was the Tok'ra homeworld?
Oh god.
There was a Tok'ra homeworld. I remember.
There was.
It was just called Tok'ra homeworld according to Stargate Wiki. It's called Tok'ra homeworld.
Oh no, I can't remember.
But I'm pretty sure that's not true. There was an actual Tok'ra homeworld.
Yes, there was.
But
Tok'ra.
if you remember what the Tok'ra homeworld was, we could just call it Tok'ra again.
Oh yes, because that was in the film, wasn't it? Tok'ra homeworld was a large desert planet.
We'll just go with Tok'ra. I think we'll just go with Tok'ra. Everything's Tok'ra. Government and ethics is done. Advisor voice is done.
Tok'ra, all things and everything.
They're the High Council, aren't they?
Yes, they were the High Council.
The High Council of the Tok'ra.
They were nomadic. I wouldn't say they were nomadic, actually. I would say they were quite the opposite.
Well, they didn't. They only had to move because they were kind of getting beaten up a lot. That was more.
Well, yeah, but
the
they
issue.
moved pretty quickly, didn't they? They weren't slow movers.
No.
P34-353 apparently was the old. Is that the one that he blew up with a sun?
Yeah,
Because I think that's the one they blew up with the sun.
We'll just. I think we'll just go with this. So, what would their symbol be? This is more of a question. Do they have a symbol? P34 for 353J apparently was the old one from what I saw. Okay.
Would they have the Eye of Ra but with a cross through it?
No, they wouldn't.
Well, they were against Ra. That is what Tok'ra literally means.
It doesn't really work though for this.
No, true.
They kind of had. They did have some symbols from memory.
Maybe some kind of crystalline symbol?
Wasn't it something?
Ooh, I can see an Ashen logo.
Where?
Yeah, on the pictures. It's the little wavy tornado thing.
The wavy tornado. I want to take your word for it.
Or Vorash. Could be Vorash. That was the one that was destroyed. The wiki says their homeworld has no CL name. No, it's just called Tok'ra Homeworld. I suppose it did only appear one.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. No. I quite like that one.
Yeah. Or they could be the Senate Populous K Roman.
so many.
Ravana?
Or we just have the Illuminati, the eye of the Tok'ra.
Screw it. Pip-Boy.
Pit-Boy? No, I don't think about it. For Ashes for Ravana, it says past Tok'ra and Ravana. We'll go back to that.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that.
Yes, Illuminati suits the Tok'ra. What else is
so.
there?
Because there's not really symbolism wise. I mean, we could have
Decepticon. That would fit because they were very deceptive.
that. Let's not try to ruin. I like that. That's quite good. The ornate there.
Waiting for the stream to
or
catch
that.
up.
One of these symbols. Oh, they just disappeared on me.
Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
Actually, I'm going to go with that. That kind
The
of
one
works as
that is 2 down, 1 to the left of the Illuminati symbol seems fitting.
the one that is 2 down, 1 to the left of the Illuminati symbol.
Okay, go find the Illuminati symbol then.
This is from a mod, Sam. Yes. So I'm going back up. I'm going to silver. 1 down, 2 from the left of the Illuminati one. Where is the Illuminati? 1 down.
2 down, 1 from the left.
2 down, 1 from the left.
Yeah.
What, the orc one? That's actually
Wait,
that's the orc symbol from World of Warcraft. I'm not joking. But we'll go with that. That's fine.
that one. Yeah.
That'll work. We'll do that.
Just ignore the fact that it belongs to Blizz.
That's quite nice. That's even
It actually
nicer.
works.
There we go.
Ooh, it's all misty and foggy.
We'll go with that. We're going with that, guys.
Conspicuous.
Energy
quite like
weapons, hyperspace travel.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be the same as the Gould, aren't they? Let's be honest.
Pretty
There's no
much.
point making them any different. Government and ethics we've already covered. Advisor voice.
Ship appearance is
Egalitarian.
gold, I'm assuming.
Empire name. High Council of Tok'ra. We are. I've got to have an Empire name. Oh, High Council is the objective. Government and ethics. Oh, does it not let you? I thought it let you save without. Oh, you've got to have another government ethics point. We've got to use that final point up.
Now that I see it, it might actually be best for the Ori. Looks like a prior star. I mean, Ori plasma beams are in that pack that I sent you.
I'm gonna do militarist as the last Tok'ra ethics guys. That's where I'm
Someone's
going with.
saying xenophobe.
Xenophobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they can enslave aliens. We don't want that. If we do that, they can enslave.
I
and
suppose in a way they technically are.
they wouldn't enslave people. They would. This wouldn't.
Fair enough.
She'd be turning in her fish tank. The Jiria would be. Yeah, militarist seems the right way because they are a military organisation. I'm going to save them. We're going to save it as that. The High Council of Tok'ra has saved 3 down, and they're all very human looking. Stargate Command, System Lords, and High
Let's
Council
do the
of
Wraith
Tok'ra.
next.
The Wraith. We're going
The
for the.
Wraith.
You don't want to do the Assurance? No, because they look human as well. Let's do the Wraith.
They look human as well. Let's do something.
Let's do something different. We're going with the Wraith, right? Is that Wraith enough for you?
I shall see when the stream catches up. If it's the blue alien.
It is the blue alien. Or
I would say the one next to her, actually.
what are we reckoning, guys?
The blue guys with tentacles. Yeah, but the race never had tentacles.
Or we could just go with from the Protoss mod. I can't help myself now.
Actually, that could work. Let me just wait for the... maybe not.
No. I think
Part Wraith, part Protoss. Indeed.
because there's nothing.
I think the Discovery Klingons suits
There's
better.
nothing really in Mammalian that works. Or Reptilian.
Oh, there's Wraith, but that doesn't work. Never mind.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing
I'll
in
just-
those.
I'll just
they're,
shut up.
They're just empty for the purposes of the ships existing. I think we're going to come a cropper with this one because the only things that kind of work is they are humanoids. You see, this is the problem with sci-fi in general, that there aren't really lots of different aliens.
No, they like to making
Yeah.
things that don't look human costs money.
So even these low-listics, this guy's, there's not much in it. I mean, this could work. This one here, even. They are bug-like people, says Tanker.
They
The
are.
Second.
That's Klingon.
Well, we haven't changed the appearance yet.
Still
The thing is,
Klingon.
the Wraith
But
were
don't
kind
forget,
of
they were very pale blue.
very pale, weren't they? The Wraith. So
That's why I thought maybe the third one, the middle one.
I
is
mean, really,
curious.
they looked very. I would say.
Have you got a picture of the Wraith up?
Yes, blue with veins and a lot of white hair. Except
Yeah.
for the females, which had red hair.
Like some kind of punk rocker.
I would say this one. I don't know if we can give it hair. Can we give it hair?
We should be able to.
Let's go to the ruler. Let's see. Can we give it? No, we can't give it hair. You see, we can change the clothes.
But we probably couldn't give the blue one with the tentacles.
Hair either. No. So I think, guys. So we've got right.
We'll just have to say that
If we did go with the
Rodney
Klingon,
screwed something up and now we're bald.
Well, if we go with the Klingon looking one, we can give them hair. You see?
What does the chat think?
So we can also change the colour of these.
I just saw Belana Torres's hair. It looks so silly. That's a sick Wraith there, the green.
Why can't we change? I swear there was a way to change the colour of the hair at
Good.
some point.
God, sir. The male looks terrifying.
Indeed. So there is that. We could do that one with hair. But the problem is, there isn't a way to change the colour of the hair. So I don't know, it's up to you guys. We can go with
What do you guys think?
you guys, this one or this one, really.
Back to the middle one. Hair color is in the hairstyle. Yeah. I think
Usually needs mods. I didn't get a mod for hair colour. I wasn't thinking that far ahead, if I'm being honest with you.
Shall we go with
we'll go with this
blue
one.
then?
Let's go with this one, because
And
either here or
back
not.
to middle one.
Name. Species name.
Yes.
Wraith. Wraith. Wraith.
Plural. Bastards.
Wraith. I can't spell anymore. Wraith. There we go. So, according to Stargate Wiki, the Wraith
Originated from the Aratus bug.
the Wraith are a vampiric hive-based species. There we go.
Yeah,
So
I would say that was accurate, actually.
So,
Vampires.
vampiric hive-based species. These live in ships, obviously. They do have a homeworld. It's called the Wraith homeworld. That's all you need to know.
I think they said something about a home.
And it's in the Pegasus galaxy. It's just called the Wraith homeworld.
I don't know, Kiryu. I think that is just race. That is the plural as well.
Yeah.
Klingons as wraith.
We could have Wraiths. They didn't say Wraiths. The Wraiths are coming. They just said the Wraith are coming. So-
Let me have. No,
Did they have a
honestly, I don't-
prefix for their ships? Do we know anything about the Wraith ships?
No, I don't think they did. Let's have a look.
And then names-wise, I would suggest...
Their leader is Todd.
We'll go with... I think plantoid names might work. No, that wouldn't work. God damn names. We'll go with reptilian. Reptilian always seems to work.
Athos.
We'll come back to traits. So their ruler, who would their ruler be? Who do we want their ruler
Todd.
to be? Todd. Just Todd. You really want Todd? Really?
I love Todd.
He's
Todd's
not really.
awesome.
What was the Queen's name? I can't remember the Queen's.
Taylor. In that one episode. I'm being helpful.
Guys. You're being unhelpful. Unhelpful. So the Wraith.
Do we want the first queen who gets killed in the first episode?
No.
Or do we want...
There was one. She had a name. And I cannot remember.
There was the one that Taylor was playing as, but I don't think... Wraith, Queen... Names.
Apparently, Rise of Queen Death. After Atlantis left the Pegasus Galaxy, a new Wraith Queen arose, Queen Death. Queen Death was a queen of queens and began forcibly uniting the hive ships under her control. None were able to stand against her.
Oh, Cold Amber was the original Queen Death.
Amber, did they say?
Cold Amber.
Cold Amber. Death.
She was the one on Atlantia when they found the underground drilling platform.
Amber. Let's go with Amber.
Yes,
Waterlight
Michael
is
was the
another.
one who was played by Trip.
So we have Amber. Okay. Ruler title, Queen.
Hive Queen or Queen Death.
Hive Queen.
Either or works.
Hive Queen. Clothes.
Naked. Quite leathery, punk, sexualized, I suppose. I don't know.
Right, sexualized isn't really going to be something that works here, bro.
Punky. Leather black punk. I would say 2 actually kind of fits.
There we go.
Hot toddy.
And then we need to find a despicable room that kind of works with the hive.
Now she looks like an... Oh.
We need to find a kind of hive, like...
living one. Learning our co-host's deep dark design.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Naked Wraith Queen. Yeah. That does that sounds like you, doesn't it, really?
The actresses were probably extremely
cold.
However, the...
I want you to say cold.
They were probably extremely hot. However, when they were in makeup... I suppose if you're a glutton for punishment. Room 140 or 141 has been suggested.
140 or 141. Right, okay. Zoom in
You
all
got
the
to
way
go
back.
a long way back.
I got a long way back for that.
Did I see some Avatar scenes?
141. I've got so many rooms. It's ridiculous how many rooms I have. Like, I can show you through all the rooms. We'll keep those for the minute because there's so many rooms.
I think 141 quite fit.
We'll go back to it. We can go back to it because there's lots.
Okay.
You see, lots of rooms.
Oh Jesus!
So many rooms. That's one thing I'm not sure of is rooms. I got rooms for days, literally days.
Wraith Queen or Discovery Klingon woman. It could be either or, really.
I think I even have some like organic rooms somewhere. Oh, that would
somewhere.
Stargate
in this huge pile somewhere.
In this huge pile of. See that
rooms.
One, that one's quite cool. Of this one.
That one looks like a Wraith Hive Dart Bay. 61.
61.
Yeah, that looks 60... like a Wraith Hive Dart Bay.
Let me keep going.
60.
57's got eggs.
55
is pretty cool.
Yeah, Wraiths don't grow in eggs.
No, but 55. Look at 55.
Oh, loads of people in the chat are saying 60. So
61.
Yep.
61 it is. 61 has been chosen. Right.
Apart from not being blue, it looks almost identical to Wraith
Right.
Hive
What
Dark
kind of planets did they like?
Dark, dank, and horrible.
Tropical? No.
Probably not. They don't grow in eggs. They grow in. Well, I suppose they do grow. Yeah.
I would say that the options are really
Probably tropical world, actually.
tropical. We'll go with tropical.
I don't really know what you would describe them as. I suppose egg sacs would work, but that's also a very disgusting term.
Swarm City seems quite good. I think we'll go. Or we've got Plantoid City. Plantoid City works so well for this, really. I think
Lava.
that's the best one. Plantoid. Right, the bit we've all been waiting for. I've got to give it a homeworld name.
Feeding.
Random.
Telepathy.
Mystery. There we go.
Hibernation. Society.
Well, they're Imperial, aren't they, as well? They're run by a queen.
Well, yeah, I would say they were Imperial.
Imperial, guys? You reckon Imperial for the Wraith? I reckon Imperial.
I would have said... That's it, cocoon. I couldn't think of the bloody word. Yeah, I was going to say biological hive mind, but they weren't exactly a hive mind. They did all have their own unique personalities and such.
Yeah, they did have. They had clans, didn't they? In a way.
Yeah, and they had obviously separate hive with different queens. So
that's the problem with them, because they are hive swarms. But then again, if we do go hive mind, you can have the devouring swarm.
Were they really a devouring? Well, I suppose yes. Devouring certainly fits them.
Because they do let you see. It's only if you've got one mind are you technically a true.
Yeah, you
mind.
only like the flood. What else are there? Strength of Legion. What's that?
So we go devouring swarm. They're ravenous. You can have pooled knowledge.
Because they did share a lot of knowledge.
Strength of legions. Divided attention. See, that the hive mind is one way we could go.
Well, they were telepathic, so subsumed will. What's that?
Subsumed will. The hive mind has sharpened its focus and is very capable of propagating its will even through the most autonomous of drones. They get influence.
Well, I mean, they were able to control weak-minded through telepathy, so...
Wouldn't that be... Isn't subspace... EFAPs be... Is that EFAP? I don't know how you say that. The hive mind's cognitive processes exist partially in subspace, reducing the impact of time and space on the actuation of its drones.
Strength in Legion, Psi as a technology research, but there's a mod that means make them telepathic at the beginning.
Psi is a technology research. I'm aware, okay, but let's go with
neural network.
Let's go with Strength of Legions. I think that's the best one, guys.
Yeah, to fit the Wraith.
To fit the Wraith. So, which then takes us back to our traits, because this is where we can really... So they're hive-minded.
Hive-minded. Telepathic. Definitely one is telepathic.
So telepathic. We need to find telepathic. Where is telepathic? Is that? There it is. Oh no, they can't, because they get governing ethics. You see, you can't be telepathic if you're
really?
a hive mind. Yeah.
But how do you?
See, the problem is if you go hive mind, I don't think hive mind's going to work. You see, if we don't go hive mind,
Ship hull
they
points
can be carnivores or parasites. You see, without having to be a hive mind, because I don't think you would class them as a hive mind. I think
parasitic maybe. No, I wouldn't have said they were a hive mind.
I think they're imperial. This is my thoughts, guys. Follow me through on this.
I don't know about spiritualist.
Yeah,
Militarist,
but it's about Kerr. You get them close. I think they because they have a queen at the end of the day. Yes, and they do have autonomy. So a hive mind doesn't work because their clans fight all the time. So while we've got the parasitic nature of them, and they do devour people, that doesn't necessarily mean because they can be carnivores. Sorry, they can be cannibals.
Cannibals,
which is more. We're thinking too much. Thinking to the method of it. So I would say they're imperial, by the fact they have a queen. I would say they're fanatic militarists, be anything.
Yeah. I think fanatic militarist would work. Yeah.
Because their ability to project its force is paramount importance.
And xenophobe, maybe?
Oh yeah, xenophobic.
Because they did have slaves, but they were
They're for food.
They were a if someone said F it, make them
fanatically peaceful.
Yes, that's totally the race.
I would say I'm going to go fanatic militarist with xenophobe guys.
And they're a star empire, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they were an empire at the end of the day.
Delafage, which is have slaves and eat them.
No idea.
Possibly.
But let's have a look at their civics. So,
warrior culture, maybe.
Warrior culture probably fits them quite well.
Nationalist zeal.
And do they find glory on the field of battle?
I don't think they do. They mainly fight to survive. Well, they don't actually kill, do they? Where they can help it.
See, philosopher king would work, or philosopher queen in this case. I know it's called king, but it's not enough to simply rule. The ship of the state must be guided by a king that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true.
Because I mean, they didn't actually kill with their weapons. They used stun weapons for most things, because for them it was just a source of food. Oh, this is quite tough, especially being limited by Stellaris.
Distinguished Admiralty kind of works as well. So the fleet and the Admiralty have unusually prominent roles in his society, wielding a great deal of influence in the political circles. That would work because...
Yeah, most captains on hives reported directly to the Queen.
Nationalistic zeal, says Tanker. So look at nationalistic zeal. A strong sense of nationalistic pride pre-mates all layers of the society. That would work. Proud of who they are.
That could work.
I think Distinguished Admiralty and nationalistic zeal. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Which allows us to, of course, go back to our traits, which we can have telepathy now because you'll be happy.
Yes.
But
which was one of their main things. Got brought up multiple times.
Are they feral? Large gastrointestinal sacs and a fast movement make your species even more hungry for food. Oh yes, that might work. Let's find the important one first, which is
telepathic.
No, telepathic we can't put in until we got more negative points.
Damn.
Did they? There was that episode actually where the Wraith were feasting on each other. They do feast on each other as well for food.
There was several episodes where it was mentioned that their queen had fed on all of her men in order to survive for tens of thousands of years.
Oh, can you not put it in? Telepathic?
Well, that's
in
bloody
unless you're
stupid.
spiritual. This is the problem with trait mods.
Why
we
does
go
it
back,
have to be spiritual?
that's right. We can make this work. We can go like that. There's still a star empire. We can make it work, guys.
Fast learner, fast breeder, and parasitic. I would have said, yeah, fast learners and...
I'm not sure they're parasitic in a sense, because parasitic, if we look at the definition of parasitic in this mod, parasitic says members of your species feed off all the life energy. Oh, possibly.
Pessimistic. They were just very depressed.
We could go parasitic.
Hmm.
Yeah, parasitic works. We could do that. Okay. We need to find, what are they? They're rapid breeders.
Definitely.
But we need to find, they're not just repugnant. Well, there's a worse one than repugnant.
Repulsive?
Repulsive.
That's got to be worse than repugnant.
Yeah, I can't remember where it is now. Rude, affable.
Although apparently if you're me, the queens, you might think. Neglectful? I doubt they were neglectful.
I think repulsive is actually not in the list anymore.
Someone suggested deviant.
Deviant is a way. Because resilient, decadent, fleet. I'm still trying to find repulsive.
I don't know if it's there.
There's repugnant.
Repugnant may be the best we can go for them.
And I would say, let's see, repugnant just.
I mean, ideally venerable.
Doesn't sound. Unperceptive, no. Ephemeral, no. Neglectful. You do need 3 for telepathy.
Yeah. Uncooperative might work.
Where is that one?
Because they don't work with each other unless they really have to. They're tranquil. Perfect.
There's some good words in this. I like it. There's some good words in this. Dull-minded.
I wouldn't say so, actually.
They're pretty technologically...
They were pretty clever as well,
advanced,
honestly.
yeah.
I mean, Todd figured out how to reprogram the Daedalus at one. A limited knowledge of...
They were quite
human
barbaric.
technology.
Barbaric is a good one, actually. Barbaric is a good one.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Your species are wild, malicious, and sometimes hostile, building up future tension in society. Now, if we want telepathy, we need to. We're out of luck here. We can't have repugnant. We're going to need something uncooperative works. That would get us telepathy. Not enough traits, guys. Eh? We need a mod that gives us 20 traits, clearly, and telepathic. There you go. Barbaric, uncooperative, telepathic, rapid breeders, and parasitic. I don't think you can do better than that. I think that's the best setup we've got, guys, so far.
Without modding in more traits.
Modding any more in. What's the Wraith Imperium?
No, I would have said the Wraith. Ooh. Would they be the Wraith Empire?
No, there wouldn't be an empire as such.
No.
The Hive, yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Right. Now you're going to have to tell me out here because I do not know the Wraith symbol. So you're going to have to point me in the right direction, my friend. Okie
dokie. I shall wait for the...
What is the symbol of the Wraith?
Alright.
Is it some kind of weird looking...
Scroll down.
Start to scroll down.
Yeah.
We have started scrolling down.
Shut up.
We are
Jerk.
still scrolling down. Is that one?
I'm seeing the homeworld. No. I don't know if this model will have it. It should do, I would have thought.
Others gold. We could go with something quite spiky. There's plenty of others, like, yeah, you can find loads of other ones, but I don't think there's a race-specific symbol.
Let me have a look. Race Stargate logo.
Logos. Race-specific. I think we'll go with...
It's just coming up with lots of pictures of Todd.
Well, he's pretty cool.
Symbol? A Ratus bug.
I think this
Anything
one.
that resembles an Ratus bug.
This one. How about this one?
Let me just... Yeah, that would work, I suppose. There's nothing really...
Definitely need a bluey kind of background. Though,
Leah. Yes, they did like their blue.
I will have a look round. Pointy.
Yeah. I will check that pictures mod. Or the,
that one looks good. How about that?
Hold on, could you go back to Pyro for a second?
I can go to Padhart.
Wait for the stream to catch up.
So many symbols, so little time.
That very last one kind of resembles their emblem.
Well, I can see their emblem, but I don't know. I think
Have you looked up a picture of it?
that special one is the scourge symbol. Yeah, I realise. I think, guys. Well, it's a difficult one for these guys because they're so. I'm going to go with this. Decision made.
Yeah.
Decision made.
Fair enough. We could spend several hours.
We could spend several hours debating the scourge symbol. Energy weapons, projectile weapons, or missile weapons.
That's difficult.
Where's the plasma?
Because obviously they use plasma. Yeah, why is there no plasma?
Come on, if you're watching, and you're not going to be watching, but if you are watching Stellaris devs, give us options for plasma, will you, for Christ's sake. I think energy is, again, going to be the closest fit, isn't it? And I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There is the race emblem in this Stargate Emblems pack.
Everyone's saying energy. We're gonna go with energy.
Yeah. I mean, obviously later you can get plasma weapons and such.
Yeah. Whether they'll do that as the AI, and of course they're gonna have Wraith ships.
Probably not.
There's the Wraith ships there.
Yep.
So that the Hive saved successfully. Whew. We've done 4 races. 4 races.
Now the Azurans.
Here we go again. Oh,
they would be a mechanical.
They would, but they look human though, don't they? Like you can't say any of these are going to look.
Oh, they're going to be human.
Yeah, they're going to be human looking, but they're going to be.
We can't make them synths or anything like that. They are human.
We can make them look like these with the little ears, pointed ears. So they're
They're
elf-like.
adorable.
And we could make. I'd love to make them Protoss, but that's just not going to work. Yeah, I think for these guys, we can either go with the. Or I'll let you guys decide. We want to go for the Vulcan. You say Vulcans all the way. So, replicators. Tank we'll do the replicators as well, but we'll do.
Make
let's
your
get the
decision.
Assurance.
Human or Vulcan?
Human or Vulcan, guys? Human or Vulcan? I'm thinking Vulcan.
I think
Halo
the
Vulcans?
what? That's not a thing.
Hello, Vulcans. I think that's what I'm saying. Vulcan is definitely
Vulcan have more armor-ish looking bits. Yeah, but the thing is, the Azurans just sort of walked around in standard clothing.
We can't have everybody look like humans. It's going to be a very boring universe, isn't it? Oh, wait, you say Stargate's boring? That's bad on you. Name Azuran.
To be fair, Star Trek has the same problem. Everything is very humanoid looking.
So,
Star
humans
Wars
since they
less
copied
so.
the ancients.
He has a point, but Tholians.
We'll
Yeah, I know the
go with the
rule
Vulcans just for saying different. We know they're not perfect because they'll just look like humans again.
I know the rule isn't
Or
exclusive.
we'll go with humans then. We'll go with humans. Keep everybody happy. I don't want to upset people. Azurans. We all love the Azurans.
We're going with human, are we?
There we go. During the war with the Wraith, Atlanteans sought to create a weapon which would attack Wraith DNA.
And here we go back to the wiki to copy and paste.
I'm gonna select a random humanoid thing this time. Their ships. What prefix did the Azuran ships have?
I don't think.
They would have had Lantean prefixes. Remember?
I don't know if the Lanteans had any either.
Well, like they
Let me have a look.
They had Aurora class battleships, and so they had star names, didn't they?
Well, yeah. Let me see. Can I find Lanteans?
I've got it. I'm going to go Azuran Star Empire.
So the
ASE.
ASE.
That's it. That's what I thought of. That's the one I'm
The
going
A's.
with. That I've just made up off the top
Fair
of my
enough.
head. Arse, says Tanker.
Yeah, basically.
So we won't do traits yet. Let's just change their clothes. That fits, I think. Would you say that one fits, guys? We've got a clothes option 2 or 3. See, 2 or 3 or 4.
2 or 3 or 4. Let's. We have an option out of all of them. Yeah, you are quite right, Bernie Bear.
Clothes 2 does fit. They were obviously a beacon.
The
of
teal'c
technology.
only really had USAF. The rest didn't really have any known thingamies.
Right,
prefixes.
guys, as always, I'm going to be running through the rooms. You see a room that you like, there are lots of rooms, so do give it a while to get through them all. So remember the rooms that we're going through. You see one you like. Yeah, I like 17 is good. Think back to the Azuran city, if you remember what it looks like. 26
I
is
can
good.
get a picture if people would like. I actually think 26 quite fits. Personally,
We've got a 26 and a 24.
because obviously
Giant
the
Stargate
gigantic
City.
Stargate City, which is 26.
Okay, 26.
26 seems to be popular.
Well, we've had one. I don't even say popular with one. Birdie says 24.
2.
2 have we? Oh, you're 26. So you counted yourself in this?
And Shogonia 666.
So 26. I will carry on going on though. So remember that.
And yes, I'm counting myself. So
You're
that's
counting
3.
yourself. You're counting yourself. He's like, yeah.
Well.
26. 46 looks good as well.
We haven't reached 46 on the stream yet.
Just yet. We have. Now we get on to bug worlds. I think for me, 26 is the 26. People are saying
26 is
26 is the voted for one.
The giant Stargate world.
There we go. So.
Well, I know that the Daedalus was known as USAF because it was an air.
What was the name of the ruler of the Azurans? Do you remember?
Oberoth.
Oberoth.
Oberth.
OTH, yeah. And did he have a
Not
title?
Gerhard Schwartz.
Did he have a title?
He was just Oberoth. I don't think he actually had a title.
Okay. Yes, dog. Absolutely. Continental world. Well, their homeworld wasn't it Azura? Was it just Azura? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was Azurus.
Azurus.
Yes.
Azurus.
So Azuran, but with rather than an N.
So it's Azurus.
Because it was known as the Battle of Azurus.
Star name?
Elizabeth Weir. Later, she becomes the leader of the. Later.
We'll call it Lantia. Actually, what one about? We'll call it Pegasus, shall we?
What
Pegasus
star
Galaxy.
name?
Yeah, Lantia.
I think it did have a name.
That's your mission, to go find Extreme. If you can find the star name. Not Lantia.
Yeah, not Lantia.
Why not? Why can't they call the
Lantia.
Star? Why? Alright, okay.
Azurus.
Azura.
Former Azuran home. Rich deposits of neutronium. That much we knew. Lantia was the name of the original location of it. Yes, it was.
Arcturus.
Arcturus, well, that was, yeah, that was.
That is true, Bernie. That is true. We're going to go with continental world, or should we have something different? Should we go for an alpine world for them? Let's have something a little bit different, a little bit colder. They are an AI city, would you not say?
You blew up 3/4 of the galaxy, of the solar system. More like 3/3 or 2/3. It's not an exact science. Rodney! I love that.
Right, these guys are definitely machine intelligence.
Yes, they are definitely machine intelligence.
Right, okay, so this is the fun one, machine intelligence. So we have built to last, constructobot, delegated functions, determined exterminator,
That was it, 4/5.
driven assimilator.
You blew up 3/4 of a galaxy. 5th, it's not an exact science.
Should we go with determined exterminator? Because they kind of, when Rodney
They
broke
did
them,
after Rodney broke. Yes.
Rodney, should we go with, right, Stream, you get to vote. Do we want to go with the Rodney's broken version? Or,
Well, it was technically what the
sorry, he
Libyans
fixed them.
designed them.
He fixed
Yeah,
them.
he fixed them. He put them back to how they were originally designed, and then they decided actually the best way to kill the race is just kill off their food source.
So do we go with the fixed version, Rodney's fixed version, guys? You decide. So if you want Rodney's fixed version, put Rodney in the chat. So if you want determined exterminators, put Rodney.
This is going to be a very, very bizarre
If
chat.
you want, if you don't want that, if you want, let's just say, Rogue Servitor, put. Oh, what can we have? Put Lantean. So if you want Rogue Servitor, put Lantean. If you want Determined Exterminator, put Rodney. So you got Lantean or Rodney. That's your choice in the chat. Put Lantean or Rodney in the chat. Rodney gets you Determined Exterminator. Lantean gets you Rogue Servitor.
Actually, Bernie, there were two cases brought up. There was one where Weir was screaming at Rodney after the occurrence on Project Artorias. And then there was the other one where him and his sister were traveling to Pegasus on Daedalus, and they were talking to Samantha Carter, who brought up the fact that he had possibly slightly destroyed a solar system.
So we've got Lantean. Lantean is winning at the moment. It looks like we're going to be having a Lantean civilization.
What does Rogue Servitor do over?
So Rogue Servitor is a product of a brief golden age. The machine intelligence originated in a planet-spanning servitor system that outlasted the decadent civilization it was created to serve. So you start the game with 2 organic pops with bio trophies such as a mandatory pampering limit standard, caring for organic pops in its way fulfills low-level directives, freeing up process cycles and boosting resource production. This manifests
Lantia
as a
seems to be
servitor
winning.
morale empire modifier.
So they hate everyone.
If you do that, you will have organics on there as well, though. So people are going Lantean. So they're going Lantean.
But organics.
Well,
They didn't have organics.
people have chosen Lantean. Rogue Servitor
Very well.
it is. And then we have others. We've got unitary cohesion, static research analysis, warbox.
Could we not go Rogue Servitor as well as? Oh no, because it locks it out.
Yeah, you can only go one or the other.
Thank you, Delson, for basically idioting that down for me. Lantean is plus 49 star.
The thing is,
900% research.
If you remember, the Azurans, when reprogrammed Rodney, did destroy everything. That's why they all had to team up against the Azurans in the end, because they realised that they had fixed them by breaking them, by turning them into homicidal.
All he did was
warbots.
reactivate the
Killy protocol.
attack protocol against the Wraith. However, the Azurans decided, well, we can't beat them in conventional tactics because they'll just keep coming back. So they decided
we'll kill their food supply.
Kill their food source. Wipe out their food source. They starve to the death eventually.
We'll kill everything. We'll kill everything because that's the best way to win.
Yeah, that wasn't the best.
Yeah.
For humans, anyway.
So I think
Empire name is Azuran.
I think built to last, factory overclocking, delegate
built to last would work.
Built to last, I think, suits them better. We'll go with built to last.
Consumer
built to
goods
last. Yeah, they don't really
works.
have that. Works. They don't really need that.
What's OTA updates?
Did I miss something? Why is that going red still? Very interesting.
Because they have correlative updates.
Correlative updates.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering what OTA updates, whatever it was.
I didn't look. Right, I'm going to go have a look at traits again. We're going back to traits, guys. So they're a machine. They're a machine. But you guys get to choose. So what would you say the Azurans were?
A pain in the ass.
Well, they're not incompetent. That's for sure.
They, I would have said they, though, it's stagnant one. Because they kind of just got Azuran or ancient technology and didn't really grow up. They just built what they knew.
That would make them incompetent, wouldn't it?
I suppose.
Timid? No, it doesn't fit them. Malevolent. Tough. Feeble.
If they're machines, surely they never die. Incompetent sociology, surely. That could work. Specifically one with minerals that boosts their minerals.
Well, tireless, they work till they die.
Well, surely they're machines, they never die.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Fast learner would work.
I would say uncooperative.
But then again, I suppose fast learner because they can just like stick their hands in their head and persuasive. Yeah, perfect. Fits them to a T.
So you want quick learners.
And incompetent sociology.
Incompetent sociology. Let's have a look.
How about xenophobic robots that want to exterminate other life? Yeah, that is pretty much what they are. We just haven't listed them as such. Rapid breeders, they wouldn't be rapid.
Uncooperative works. Well, no, they are cooperative. They're a collective, aren't they? It's very hard.
Well, they are humans, but they are nanomachines that come together to make humans. That's why they're. That's why they look human. Someone has suggested adaptive. Which would work.
We need some negatives, though.
Loyal? No.
They're replicated, so they would be incompetent sociology works.
Yeah, they suck at
they don't understand
being
humans
friendly with
they?
people. No, they kind of, when they first turned, they just kind of all stared at them, quite confused.
Content would work as well because they make no effort more than what they need to, because at this point they are content. They are doing their programming, so content.
That's minus 15 mineral.
That's all right. That
yeah, I suppose that works.
They're content, aren't they? They're very content.
Well, yes, they're quite happy.
So what did someone say? Sorry, we had
adaptive.
So adaptive. Yep, adaptive works.
We have 28 viewers, right?
That's
28 people who could probably be doing something a lot better with their lives than sitting here tonight watching us try to figure out how the race is.
Thanks, you're so helpful. Seriously. Well, this is important because this is going to shape the whole Stellaris campaign. I would say tough.
Well, this is true. This is their campaign.
I'm going to go with tough because they
were
tough.
Rude. I wouldn't say they were rude. They certainly were incompetent as sociology.
I would say tough is a better choice.
And that is all of them.
Yeah.
Extremely adaptive on the.
We're going to go with tough. Apparently, there's trait points less one. Oh, it's all red. Appearance we're done with. We're all done with. We've got to do their bio trophy. So their bio trophy.
Oh yes, because they
have Azurans to look after. Lantians, sorry. Lantians.
The Buttoy.
Lantians. There we go. So let's go back to our wiki. We're going to type in Lantians.
Oh, why are we putting in Lantians? Oh, right, yes.
Because they enslaved the Lantians. This is the...
Well, yes.
Technically, but didn't, because the Lantians tried to fight them, so...
Well, that works, Samron.
There we go.
I mean, there are 30 people currently watching us, not actually play Stellaris, just
we're setting it up. We're setting it up. We're setting it up.
It's amazing that this is one of the best turnouts for that you've had for a little while, and it's just setting up.
Again, Viking, you really know how to make a guy feel special. It's something amazing you had, you know.
I know. I'm not good at
So
social interaction. I must be a robot.
Lantian traits. Well, their adjective is Lantian. Yeah.
Yes.
Dull-minded. No. Innovative would be a good one.
Hello, Chun. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. And because everyone secretly loves to. Well, yes. Intelligent. Yeah, intelligent. Yeah, intelligent would fit then.
What would we say at this point?
Some of the new traits are expansion.
I would say we could call them incompetent engineers.
I should do PR for EA. Do you like having money? Then buy our games, because you won't have any.
Focus, Viking. I'm here working this out. Focus. It's been a long stream.
Is apparently being suggested.
Weak would work. Were they any weaker than normal humans?
No, they were stronger because they had telekinesis and such. I would say, yeah, Tanker is quite correct with competent sociologist, because when the
Incompetent sociologist
people,
again.
Yeah, when the
they were rude actually. Do you remember that episode?
They were bloody rude.
They were actually quite rude.
They basically came back to Atlantis.
They said, "Oh yeah, sorry.
Like, yeah, we're taking back the city." Just, after like 10,000 years. We're just coming back, taking back our shit.
Oh yeah. Can you give me Atlantis back, thanks? And I've taken control of it now.
She genuinely just put Atlantis into lockdown. She was like, "Yeah, this is ours now.
Get off my ship." She's a Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna go with that.
And then 6 months later, they get shattered and get wiped out again.
I think we're there. Empire name. Azuran Servitors. Just have to call them
Azuran Council.
Well,
I don't know why government
ethics is locked. It's not liking it.
No, I don't know why.
I think we might have to have determined exterminators. I'm
not sure why. Why is it making negative?
Do you know what it is? It's because of the appearance. I'm pretty sure they have to be. Yeah, it has to have to be machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Annoying.
I would have said the robot people on the far left. That would. I mean, it's not brilliant.
It's no easy way to win this, guys. You see, this is the problem with Stellaris. These. Does it matter if you
pretend they are in armor?
They're limiting your creativity.
We could go with the machines, the one on
the AI
far left or whatever, and pretend they're in armor. Yeah.
It's just disappointing, isn't it? Really. I feel locked behind a wall of doom.
Well, I mean, you can cybernetically enhance humans, so I don't see why you can't sort of say, "Oh yes, they're fully machine." All right, yes, Bernie Bear, you are quite correct. They are like the Terminator.
Because it affects their traits. There you go. So, right. The Azuran Council. Back to square one. Guys.
I'm going to have a look if I can find some machine portraits of.
We'll go with
like human types.
We will go with...
Someone has suggested red AI.
Red AI.
Yeah, with the red eyes.
We can choose that.
Just to make them look even more evil than they do. United Sci-Fi Robot Race.
We will give them... durable is a good one, I suppose. Learning algorithms.
Holy crap, you can have the Terminators.
Mass produced.
Well, you could always have number 6 from Battlestar Galactica. I know she's not exactly...
Possibly. We will look at mods.
but-
If we can change it before the series starts,
Yeah.
we will do this.
She is human, at least. Or they could be Terminators, literally.
So, and then we will look at... What do you say? There's negative. Not bulky is not the right one. We will go with high maintenance. There we go. So, we couldn't set them up too well, sadly. I've got to find the whole Stargate world again. What world was it? Was it 26? It's out there somewhere.
I think it
There it
was
is. 26.
46, wasn't it?
26.
26, yeah.
We got it. Right. City appearance. We do the AI city. La la la. Advisor. Azuran Council. The flag. Did they have a symbol, the Azurans? Let's have a look.
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
I know the Lantians had symbols, but I don't know if the Azurans did. Yes, they did, apparently. They had a kind of cog.
Well, that'll work.
They had some kind of like buildy cog kind of symbol. I don't think it'll be in here. We'll go with this one, I think. Just for now. Or we'll go for this. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll go for that, guys. And we'll go for...
Ah,
nice
you mean
ready kind of
the
background.
Boomer model over number 6? Hey, is the 5th ship still working?
No idea.
I do not know, actually.
Missile weapons, energy... should we go missile weapons for these guys?
Well, that would make sense, because they use drones.
Drones, don't they?
Yeah.
Hyperspace travel, because that's what we said we do. Azuran ships. Save. Wow. Right.
Ah, there's one here that can be humans. I do believe.
We've done it. We've done it. We've got a rogue defense
Hooray.
system, the Azuran Council. We've got the Hive, which is the Wraith, obviously. We have the High Council of the Tok'ra, the High Council of the System Lords, and we have Stargate Command. Now, you know what we've got to do now, don't you?
Tolan.
Tolan, they got wiped out. They have no. they didn't have ships. You can't have.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Oh, we've got to do the Asgard now.
No, I'm not doing the Asgard. We said this already.
Fair enough.
Not enough ships for Asgard. Because the Asgard,
well,
they were few and far between.
I can only apologise.
What they called? We could do the Asgard, I suppose. Do you guys wish to have the Asgard? If you do,
You
we
mean
can
the
do it.
Vanir?
No, the
Travellers.
the Travellers. We can fit one more in. We can fit one more in to the stream because the stream has been going now for a long time.
About 3 hours.
About 3 hours. We'll do one more race creation. I'm gonna.
Imperium Man.
You guys decide if you want the Travellers in this playthrough. Or put Travellers. If you want the Asgard in this playthrough, put Asgard. Bear in mind we don't have the Asgard ships. We don't have the Traveller ships.
You can't have an SG themed playthrough.
Without 4. So Birdie's going for Asgard.
Look, you're putting a lot of pressure on.
There is a Warhammer 40k mod for Stellaris, yes. Whether it's got any good ships. Asgard. Asgard. I guess we're doing the Asgard then. It looks like we're going for the Asgard.
You know, you guys are putting a lot of pressure on.
I'm going with Protoss for the moment because that is the closest thing I can find to an Asgard. This is it. The Protoss are replacing as the Asgard. This is my decision.
For the moment, yes.
Because we have no Asgard looking.
No, I don't think there is any Asgard character.
Looking name. The Asgard.
Asgard ships. Ooh, United. Oh, that's. I've already seen that one. Mass Effect, Star Wars.
Give them Protoss ships instead. I will probably do that, yes. Which would be funny to me. As we lack any other form of Asgard ships, why not?
Yeah, alright.
I keep telling the SGI team they need to move faster, you know,
Look, we're working on the goal.
Getting this set up. Working on the Goa'uld. No, you are. They've been working really hard on the Goa'uld. Some fantastic models. I am privileged to have seen some. Thank you to Viking for sharing with me. The Asgard. Right. Well, let's give them. We'll give them Molluscoid 3. We'll come back.
I have sent you a link to a name list for them that will fit them well. I could always message Dot and get him to focus on the Asgard. But...
No, not for this. Not unless he can produce ships that quickly. No. Yeah, no.
He said just for the Goa'uld, he's got about 250 hours of work.
There are EVE Online ships as well. Okay, yes. So, I'm going to go with Odin.
Ruler title, Allfather.
Odin, Allfather. Yep.
Definitely grey. Not sure about the red eyes, but I'm pretty sure there's not a lot we can do about it. Supreme Commander. That could work. Then again, he was just the Supreme Commander of the Asgard fleet. He wasn't the leader of the...
We could go with Supreme Commander.
Yeah, we could go with Supreme Commander, of course, but...
I'm going to go with Odin rather than 4.
Yeah.
I think that's it for clothes. Right. Something that looks...
Are we female or male? With our starting ruler.
I think the females look closer, you see, to the actual Asgard. That's why I've chosen female.
Oh, good God, yes, you're right.
So, I know. It's like I've been here before.
Like, I just look over and Odin is female now. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
So, I'm thinking we need something that looks quite technologically advanced.
Citadel from Mass Effect.
Not quite what I was going for. Not quite.
It's technologically advanced, however.
It is. But still not quite what I was going for.
Now, Homeworld, the question is, do you want to go with their original or their last Homeworld? Oh, someone suggested 120.
124, says Tanker.
Yes.
So
I don't recollect 124, but...
Okay.
124 it is, since no one else has come out with any other suggestions. Somewhere around 124 to 126.
Oh, that's 124. There with the little green tanks. The one with the throne.
So 125?
Yeah, that would work. 125, yeah. Okay. their homeworld.
Now, do you want the original or
The original was a frozen wasteland, eh?
Well, it wasn't until the replicators took over.
I think we go with Arctic.
Okay.
Um,
The homeworld name was Othala. Would you like me to spell it?
Othalla.
One L, not two, but well done.
Star name.
The star name. Oh, they do mention it, don't
They do mention the star. This is one they do mention the star.
No, not Gladsign. Because they collapse it, don't they? Into in the galaxy of Ida. But there doesn't appear to be
Ida.
We could always call it the Gladsign, which is actually Great Hall, but
Difficult one.
Indeed.
Very difficult. I don't know, guys.
What would you guys suggest? Do we go with star name Ida or Gladsign? Go with Orilla instead. That wasn't one of the options, but sure.
Well, actually, you could have Rigel. That was Norse.
Move to Orilla. Wait, Orilla was in the Othala?
6-VDT, says Chun.
I don't think that.
Hala, says Tank.
Hala could work.
Hala. Okay, we'll go with Hala.
In the Othala galaxy.
Government and ethics. So they're a democratic nation. And I would say they're pacifist, aren't they?
I would have actually said they were.
No, they're pacifist because they always want to create
they're pacifist.
Peace.
But I would have said oligarchic in government type.
Oligarch? Really? Every 20
years?
Yes,
because they had the High Council of the Asgard.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, oligarchic.
Decisions.
Oligarchic, I think they're pacifist.
Oh yeah, they're pacifist and xenophile, I would.
Yeah.
Unless it's replicators. Stupid toasters.
Would you go egalitarian as well?
I don't. Militaristic? I wouldn't have said they were military. They tried to avoid.
This government is a pacifistic form of oligarchy where a complicated system of bureaucracy governs all aspects of society to ensure the safety of the citizenry.
That sounds about right.
If you go with militarist, the problem there is they become a military junta.
And those have always gone really well.
I mean, you can say the government is a militaristic form of oligarchy where power rests with a council of high-ranking military officers who oversee all matters of state. So you could do that, a military junta.
Well, I mean, the Asgard never really had in a way, because they, I don't know. I would have said they were pacifist, honestly. Because that stops unrestricted war.
The Nox were pacifist, yes. That is correct. Let's go with... We could go with...
They were pacifist by force. No, the Asgard would only get involved if necessary. I wouldn't have said they were actively hostile. I would have said they were protectors more than warmongers.
See, some might call them materialist.
Well, yeah, I would say materialist.
I would say materialist because they put away, as it says in the description, they put away childish things, gods, spirits, and other phantasms of the brain. Reality is cruel and unfair, and yet we must still ourselves and secure the survival of our race through the unflinching pursuit of science and technology.
Yeah, that certainly fits then.
I think they are xenophile, materialist, and egalitarian, if anything.
Well, egalitarian, doesn't that give them slavery?
No, you're thinking of xenophobe. Egalitarian means any society that does not embrace equality.
Allowed utopian, yeah.
I reckon xenophile, materialist because they pursue science, and egalitarian.
Yeah, what does the chat think about that?
So they believe in liberty, they believe in science, and they believe in meeting new races when they're ready, of course. But that's
well, the Asgard didn't actively keep peace. They kept the peace through bluffing, basically.
And although it does give them the full native interference, they kind of did go full native interference because they started putting their bloody totems and they mirrored themselves as gods.
They did that to basically not freak out the lower species who haven't even really invented like combustion engines or anything like that. But I see what you're saying. Efficient bureaucracy, I think that kind of fits them. Cutthroat policy, definitely. They were well known for.
I would actually say they're a technocracy to maximise efficiency. Well, listen. This society is governed according to the principles of science and rationality. The personal whims of an ignorant and dangerously unqualified political elite must not be allowed to interfere.
Yes, that definitely suits them.
So,
should we go ham on the technology?
I would say they're efficient as well. So that makes them. This government is a materialistic form of oligarchy, where a committee of scientists supervises the government apparatus for maximum efficiency. That kind of makes them fit really well.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we go all ham on their technology?
We should,
because obviously they were very technologically advanced.
As we build bridges, we don't raise them.
You seem overworked.
Science doctorate or directorate even.
Right. The Asgard Mandate, the Asgard High Council. Why is everything a bloody High Council? Do you notice that in Stargate? Or it's only when you make these things that you go, everything.
Now that you start to look at it,
everything is a bloody traits. We need to do traits. So,
I would have said there's one that gives them plus 10%, I do believe, to all researchers.
Okay, well, I was going to say, first of all, that they're
the Goa'uld
really
aren't a council, neither is the Wraith. Yeah, they can't fight in sort of hand-to-hand combat or anything.
They're I've got to find them now.
They're not strong. They use weak technology over muscle, basically.
Yeah, they're weak. In fact, they're very weak, but can they have very weak? Is that an option? I don't know. Where is very weak? Very weak. There's weak.
Locked out because of weak. Now where's he gone? Would they be extremely adaptive? Enduring as they are cloned.
Where's very weak disappear to?
I don't know. You would have thought it would be below weak.
Yes, there was weak there, and then it disappeared. It was like snatched away.
Yeah, it was like very weak. Once you take it out, it's just like gone. Unless it's up higher, which doesn't really make sense. But
I was going to say they're feeble.
Very weak is the trait though, because it's locked out.
Yeah, I think it's the way these traits work, these new traits, and I think they're weak. So they're feeble and weak.
It's not a stock game anyway.
So let's go with
feeble and weak. So that's given us 4
Feeble
points to
Link.
play. Is it extremely adaptive or something that gives them...
No, it doesn't give them... That gives them like the ability to settle any planet.
Ah, right, no. That's not what we want.
I would say they're natural physicists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one that... Because like, that gives 15%, doesn't it?
Natural physics is
20%.
15% to their physics
Yeah.
output.
I'm pretty sure there's one that gives them
quick
plus 10%.
learners, talented. Let's have a look.
Oh, is it
Intelligent.
Does it?
Intelligent. They are intelligent.
Intelligent is the one that gives them the plus 10.
They can have 1 point more, and I would say
Slow breeders and valiant.
slow breeders. Yeah, slow breeders is a very good one actually. Because they
you
are
were just at it. They are because they clone them. How about enduring clones live forever? Well, that was kind of the point of
well,
the story
they
arc.
do and
didn't
they
live
don't.
forever. That was the problem.
No, that was the problem. They're running out of genetic code. That is the issue with this race. And in fact, do you know what? That is one of the worst bits I hated in Stargate. Was the end of the Asgard. It was
that was so
a
sad.
powerful statement in the series, but it was very, very sad to see them after all that struggle.
They had been in 7 seasons,
And then suddenly,
and then all of a sudden they were just gone. And you was like, but. And then they just made the Tauri overpowered.
Asgard
Basically.
Asgard High Council symbol. So they would have an Asgard symbol.
They would have Mjolnir.
Which is the triangle, isn't it? It's the
Thor's hammer.
Can you see it? If you see it,
I've seen one that is a hammer. One in there.
we have. That's not their actual symbol, though, is it? It's the one with the three, like the what's it called?
I don't know. Do they have an actual?
Yeah, it's the triquetra, isn't it? The triquetra, you know, the thing that's...
Yeah, you know, the thing.
How to describe it? It's the triskelion. The triskelion. The Nordic symbol.
The Nordic symbol.
The triskelion. The triskelion. You know the triskelion. You do know what I'm on about. You'll think about it in a minute and you'll go...
Yeah, I think I know what you're on about.
I think I know... I don't know if there is a triskelion in this set here. There is a hammer, but I don't really want the hammer. I'd rather have a triskelion. I think...
you would be looking for Nordic symbols. But most Asgard were not.
As this is the final
they
race.
Weren't. The Asgard were lovely.
Because this is the final race.
And the one that kidnapped and tried to clone O'Neill. You mean Loki? He wasn't friendly.
Loki, yeah.
He was going behind the back of the High Council.
I am not sure if there is a Triskelion in here, guys. I'm looking for one.
I mean, Freya was relatively... Heimdall was lovely. And so was Hermione.
If there isn't a Triskelion, which it doesn't look like there will be.
There's a Celtic knot in Ornate. But that's sort of the best you're going to get.
We'll go with this, because this is the final one of the night. We don't have any background.
The Vanir. They were basically people who decided, or Asgard who decided we will do to survive and screw the rules.
I just don't know if that fits, you know. I'm looking at these symbols and I'm like, I'm not sure, guys, if it fits.
Well, we can always have a look at that, because I'm pretty sure there's some mobs out there we can find that are better represented.
I really wanted a Triskelion, though. I'm a little bit disappointed that there's not one in here.
Let me have a look at one of the ones that I do believe that has it on. No, that's that. Oh, no.
No Triskelion. I think we will for now.
Was it just Hermione? No, Hermione was the actor. He was great, he was. Crap, indeed.
Right, we're going to go with this one for now. We're going to be here all night otherwise. Right, weapons. Weapons. Energy. Energy weapons. Energy weapons, because they're Asgard and they had beam weapons. So, energy weapons, hyperspace travel, ship appearance.
For people who are wondering
the
what
Protoss
Bane
ships.
has been mashing on about for 10 minutes, that's what a Triskelion is.
Yeah, Protoss ships, because we've got nothing better.
Alright, we're working on it.
We are done. We have successfully tonight created Stargate Command with the actual Tower ships from SGI. We've created the High Council of the System Orgs, which is the feudal empire, which is the with Gould ships from SGI. We have the High Council of the Tok'ra, which is a theocratic oligarchy with Gould ships from SGI.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
The Star Empire, known as the Hive, which is the Wraith, with Wraith ships from SGI. The Azuran Council, which is the Rogue Defense System, which is with the Azuran ships from SGI. And finally, the Asgard High Council, so many High Councils, which is using Protoss for because we lack anything better at the moment. But I think Protoss will fit well with Protoss ships. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our setup for our Stellaris playthrough. It's been a fantastically long stream getting this set up. You will see only took 3.25 hours. I know, Bird, it's amazing. The levels of detail I go to get a good Stellaris season going. I tell you, for you guys. Okay. Of course, guys, because it is Stellaris, we're going to be running something. So if you are watching and you are part of the CGB or the GB Gaming Patreon, you have some options to be named after the Towery leaders. That will be coming up. So check our Patreon out across the new year, because now we've done this setup. Obviously, need to get some recording done. I'm going to do a little video on about how you do that. So you'll be able to name everything, as you know, in Stellaris, from the ships all the way over to the planetary governors, to, eventually to the rulers and all of that stuff. So that'll be being done for our Patreon.
And now watch Chris wreck it all.
He probably would. He's not a big fan of Stellaris. He doesn't like Stellaris. I'm the only one that will play Stellaris. So.
He didn't really get it all.
He doesn't like
when
it.
he did the Star Trek New Horizons stream. He said he wasn't a fan because there was just so much happening and that you had to deal with that he couldn't quite grasp it all.
Yeah, it's quite a complex game. I'm sure there were lots of people screaming at me, as they were when I remember when Captain Shack started it, actually, when Rob started it, and he was having loads of people in the comments say you could have done this better, and that's probably what happened to me. But I think as long as you guys enjoy it, we're going to all this effort to stream it. So
Kiryu said a quote that I think fits here to me one time. There's the right way of doing it, and then there's the Viking.
Indeed.
So there's the right way of doing it, and then there's the Bane.
There is the Bane way of doing it. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. As I said, we're going to call it here now because it's been a long stream. As I said, make sure to check out that Patreon if you are a Patreon member and you want to know details. And I'll put a video up about how you can get ship names for that and where you're going to send them to. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you, Viking, for joining me and helping out.
No problem.
It's been great fun. We've had a good laugh. I talked about a lot of Stargate lore. Got some things wrong, got some things right. Have many questions. Like, for example, why are there so many high councils in Stargate?
Writers got lazy.
They
basically.
did actually. Everyone says the writers were really good. They were good for the first part of SGI.
Oh yeah, for like the first 5 seasons, and they just kind of
Yeah, we've done all these ideas now. Kind of bored of it. But yeah, we'll carry on soon, guys. So thanks for watching, as I said. See you in the next stream. This is Bane, as always, signing out.